Hello, and welcome back once again to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. Today's campaign, Dark Matter, is not solo, as it hasn't been this whole time. It features Calvin Wright and Dr. Carolyn Fern, and today Carolyn Fern will be played by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello, the Crosshair, how are you?
Ready to get my doctorate examined by horrible creatures from the beyond.
I like the idea that they're like, did you go to an Ivy League school? You know, you know what I mean? Something horrible.
Yale. Oh.
Oh, I attended Gerpach University, whatever. I'm sure there's a good joke in there somewhere.
But we don't do those.
I for one am very jazzed to be back in the doomed seat. It's been a while. This past couple of weeks has had some weird scheduling snags. But Crosshair we're gonna play today, and then we may even play at our usual scheduled time on Saturday too, which would be like 2 in 1 week. Crazy town.
Yeah, and this is only like 2 days after the usual, so...
That's true, yeah, it's basically the same. As per my... so a couple of thoughts. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check down below for a timestamp to the moment where we actually have our opening hand draw and start playing. We will be doing a little sort of recap of what happened last time on Doomed. Also, we'll be aiming to wrap up around the time that a certain The Coolian will be going live, so we can raid over there. I believe he's playing the Walking Dead Telltale series now, which I have very fond memories of. I mean, fond, you know. It's horrible, but great.
Yeah, I watched the playthrough of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly probably okay too, because, like, it is all story moments and choices. It's not, I don't know, there wasn't anything that I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did that, you know?
Yeah. I can't remember who, but...
Wasn't me, was it? No, I haven't played it on stream.
No. It was one of those famous YouTubers.
Ooh, fighting words. It's fine. My Twitch following is, massive compared to my YouTube following, but... oh, boy.
Compared to me, it is.
Yep. So, I'm just putting everything here. We seem to be all good at this moment in time. Make sure that we can actually see the game. There it is. Boop. So we're going to head into our tabletop simulator mod here and have a look at what we're dealing with today. As always, if there are folks out there in the chat that see or hear any issues in terms of audio balance or anything that you can see, let me know. I definitely fixed the camera audio desync issue, which I'm really happy about. So there you go. Okay, Crosshair. Last time, we went on a search, or rather, Carolyn and Calvin went on a search for the Fragment, the asteroid on which Tassilda, the daughter of the King in Yellow, is apparently living, or imprisoned, or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just reminding myself more than anything, our search, or the search for the Fragment, took them to the Nostalgia 2, a space station orbiting the now destroyed, basically, Earth, where we managed to free the crew, or what was left of the crew, after some horrible shape-changing monster was, like, gobbling them up.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything from last scenario that we should mention?
Not really, and we didn't take any monster with us, so...
No, I thought that was a really cool way of doing things, though. Like, the way that they described it was really cool. Sorry, I'm just adjusting one thing here. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, the way they described how that process might happen was really cool, and it made us really concerned about taking someone just in case,
Yeah.
We have accumulated 2 impending doom, but we do have some other sort of bits and bobs happening. What else we got here? There's some unspent experience, some various traumas. I'm starting on 2 physical and 4 mental trauma.
Yeah.
It's really bad. That's okay. We'll figure it out, I guess. And we're instructed at the end of the last scenario to return to search for the fragment, which, when I do so, it tells us we must choose one of the following traces you have not already chosen. So I will refresh our memories and the viewers' memories as well, and we'll talk about what we want to do today on Doomed, the Crosshair. Okay. Trace 1. The last destination of the Tatterdemalion before traveling to Fragment was a research lab on a stray asteroid named Elbrus. This specific facility was built to study and experiment with the materials that exhibit quantum-like behavior. You aren't sure what the cultists were hoping to achieve there, but perhaps those scientists can steer you in the right direction. Okay, so scientists on a asteroid dealing with quantum stuff?
Yeah.
Trace 3. The Tatterdemalion appears to have landed on one of Saturn's moons several times in the past few years. The ship's log record these operations as negotiations. K2PS187 notes that this is particularly strange as there are no known human outposts that far into the solar system. You could pay a visit to these coordinates to figure out what these negotiations consist of. ... I certainly have a thought, but I would love yours, Crosshair.
I'm thinking we go for either Trace 1 or Trace 3.
Okay, those are good thoughts. I definitely think those are good
Like-
thoughts. You don't want to play Trace 2 again?
Well, we could.
Yeah,
now
it's
that
true.
we know
I feel like going back to that space station and then having just, like, we'd already rescued a few of them, so there'd just be nobody left. You know, just be totally empty. Really strange.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference for either? I think I have one that interests me more, or is piquing my curiosity, but I just want to make sure it's that you have a thought as well.
I don't really have a preference. They're like pretty similar. I think that Trace 3 is like a more horror-y, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And quantum mechanics always is fun, so...
That's true. I'm personally quite curious, like from a character perspective, I'm quite curious about Trace 3. You know, Calvin's not exactly the smartest kid on the block for sure, but he's wondering, like, yeah, maybe the cultists were doing something with quantum research that's interesting, but why would they be, like, if they were negotiating, it must be with someone, right? And that someone is probably who they want to talk to. That's his thought process anyway.
Yeah. You could hop over to Saturn.
Just hop on over to Saturn, no big deal. We've got Luke here. Hello, Luke. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. All right, well, then in that case, I think we're going to take a look at Trace 3, which is Scenario 3C, Strange Moons.
Yeah, I was just looking at the, like, all the stuff here, and I realized that, okay, we still have, like, Lost Quantum, Strange Moons, Machine in Yellow, Fragment of Carcosa, and Starfall to do. So...
So, yeah, it's not going to be over in just 1 week anyway, that's for sure.
yeah, I think it'll be next year when we finish this one.
Not with that attitude.
That's not a penis.
That's not a penis? What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay, I think we're all set up here. I'm gonna... I will read our introduction and then I'll take a look at the setup and make sure that we need to... if there's anything we need to do. Okay. Scenario 3C.
I'm still loading.
Still loading? Well, oh, yeah, I can see that now in the corner.
Yeah, no rush, like we can read.
Good. I'm just gonna save as well. Scenario 3C, Strange Moons. Humanity's first contact with the extraterrestrials was in the early 21st century, when a lunar expedition stumbled upon a vast, underground network of alien structures underneath the Sea of Regolith. The Greys, as humanity has come to know them, were under the guise of a curious species that came to our solar system to observe and probe the young civilization. Ugh. The true purpose... thank you for the host, Luke. The true purpose of their lunar activities have remained concealed for many years. This is all, of course, from Maya, the Informations Archives. One part of K2PS 187's child brain, which Carolyn is in control of right now. In control of. Has access to, shall we say.
Yeah, more accurate.
More accurate, yeah. You look out the viewports and can only see dense orange clouds for most of the descent. Only after the landing shuttle dipped into the troposphere that the clouds are thin enough for you to peer at the ground below. Miles and miles of windswept dunes of methane snow, broken by knife-like volcanic ridges of icy stone, open craters belching lava flows of liquid water, ammonia, and methane that freeze into the fantastic shapes as they pour down the slopes. That's pretty cool. You could never have dreamed of anything like the beauty and alien landscape of Titan. The craft lands smoothly onto a flat slab of ice. After K2PS 187 confirms that this is the coordinates of the unusual business trips that the cultists were conducting, you suit up, open the hatch, and step out into the harsh terrain. A large tunnel nestled between the orange cliffs greets you. A green glow pulsates from within, illuminating a strange figure guarding the entrance. Ooh.
Little green men.
Little green men. Yeah, basically, right? Okay,
Or
so...
Grey men with green glowy bits.
Right. Bits. Ugh. What do you mean, bits?
Well, bits of them are glowing.
Yeah, right. Bits of them are yeah, exactly. So there's stuff to set aside. That's already going to be done for us. Create the scanning deck. That's done. Shuffle them together. Put remaining locations into play. Each investigator begins play at the entrance tunnel. And then the enemy spawns there too, which I think it is. And I believe that is that. So I'll just make sure I've shuffled this. We start here at the entrance tunnel.
Feaster is nowhere to be seen. Because we didn't get it.
We didn't get, sorry?
The Feaster of...
Oh.
Something or other.
Feaster of something.
What was it? Feaster from a far enemy.
Yeah, it's set aside for now, which is good, probably. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, no, we'll read the agenda and the act, and then we'll have a look at this The Greys. And then I suppose we'll draw our opening hand, get doomed, see how Calvin and Carolyn fare with aliens? I should have known this was going to happen. Don't know why I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Like children.
My children. Agenda 1A, Moons of Saturn. Titan, to whose immortal eyes the sufferings of mortality, seen in their sad reality, were not as things that gods despise. Lord Byron, Prometheus. Do not draw cards from the encounter deck during the mythos phase. Yes! Yay! That is so... you love to see that on an agenda. Oh, you love that.
Then again, it means that there's some bad stuff in there.
That they really don't want you to have for the first few turns.
Yeah.
Act 1A. A small, slender, non-threatening humanoid with large eyes and a round, bald head guards the entrance of the facility. They do not speak, only ogles you from afar. You cannot leave the entrance tunnel. Period. Objective. If there are 1 per investigator clues, 2 clues, on this act, or after the Greys is defeated, advance. Okay. I'm going to read entrance tunnel and the Greys, and then we'll have a look at what we need to do. The entrance tunnel is a high-ceilinged chamber with walls covered with shadowy lattices. Ghostly light filters dust-filled air, atmosphere turning the color of blood. And this is the Greys, which is actually named The Greys, ? Apparently. The iconic and archetypal image of an extraterrestrial as humans have imagined for centuries. This is an alien and humanoid enemy. It's 4-1-4, so 4 combat, 4 evade, or agility, I guess, but only 1 health, because he's little. Aloof, so it doesn't automatically engage us, just kind of sits there. If we engage it, it will deal horror in the enemy phase and whatever. Action, Parlay. Test willpower plus intellect 3. Reveal and resolve an additional chaos token for this skill test. If you succeed, place 1 clue on the current act from the token bank.
Or kill it.
Or kill it. Yeah, one health doesn't seem too hard. Willpower plus intellect is actually pretty incredible for both of us. You have to resolve 2 tokens, but I feel like that's pretty good.
You have 6.
I have a stupid amount of
8.
that.
Yeah, I have only 7 currently.
I think I have 8, so it's like, still pretty good, right? Okay, I'm gonna save this here. Just, you know how that goes. All right.
And I have a feeling that if we kill that little thing, it's gonna bite us in the ass.
I think so too. I we gotta play what our characters would do, but I don't see either of these people being so bloodthirsty that they're like, alien! You know?
Yeah, if Leo was around, he'd shoot that thing in a heartbeat, but...
Leo, look, I found this ancient alien artifact. What are you doing? Leo, what are you doing? Just throttling.
You found a dead alien artifact.
Oh no! Just horrible. He oh man, he killed a lot of people. Good times. Good times. Okay.
That'll be on his tombstone. He killed a lot of people.
Leo Anderson, expedition leader. He killed a lot of people. That is true. All right, Crosshair, I think it's time. Let's draw our opening hand. Let's get doomed, and then we'll take a look at what we're dealing with here. Sound good?
Ready.
Okay. Oh, I do love to see that. Oh, I do love to see that.
Good. God damn it.
God damn it.
Actually, that's not good.
Oh.
That looks like the good card with the bonus to investigation because it's purple.
Ah, yes. It does, doesn't it? I always, most of the weaknesses have blood or a monster on them or something, or someone scratching at their face. Hers is just I'm looking at the clouds. It's fine.
Now comes the place where we think, is this gonna be that or that? That can go. I'm actually gonna reshuffle my flashlight.
Alright, oh, interesting.
Fuck. Oh, this is good.
Did you get some good stuff out of it?
No.
Yeah.
I got stuff.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Stuff is good.
I do. I suppose we'll find out, but I feel like we can take a little bit of time if we want to dig or set up or whatever. I'm generally pretty good to go early on, so it's not so bad. If we need to.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Let's have a look at entrance tunnel here. This is a 3-shroud, 0-clue location. The caverns between the cliffs gleam in a slick and biomechanical texture. Undoubtedly artificial, but unlike any architecture you've ever seen. Resign. Return to the tattered Damalian with all of your findings.
It's another Giger alien construct. Giger being the artist behind the xenomorph stuff.
Yes, that's right. That's right, isn't it?
Geiger.
No, I had forgotten that name though, but it's true, eh? Yeah, look at that. That art does feel very much in the same vein, for sure. Okay. So
Okay.
Calvin and Carolyn are in their spacesuits, stepped out of the tatterdemalion. They're staring at a glowing gray alien creature who's just kind of like blinking at them, I guess, standing in the light here. What? I mean, do you have any plans?
I'm at least gonna play 2 cards, so do you want to go?
Sure, yeah. I'm happy to.
Depends. Yeah. I
can
don't have a plan.
Do we ever? Do we ever, Crosshair? Sometimes we do. All right. Well, then, in that case, Calvin had good luck last time with his card, which is, you know, from his distant past, certainly. This tarot card, part of a tarot reading that changed the direction of his life. But he is definitely going to keep a hold of that for now. So that's free to play, which is good. Not wanting to appear, you know, rude or anything, he's just gonna make sure that he's got his spacesuit, you know, is on tightly, and that he's got his, you know, standard issue axe that comes with it. It's good for chopping, good for hooking into sides of spaceships, whatever. If you leave during like if you're spacewalking and start to float away. But he's not going to be aggressive. He's just going to start to move towards the alien in question and point at it, and then point at himself and point at Carolyn and try to communicate. So I'm gonna try to parlay Crosshair. Last action.
Oh, buddy.
Just once. Test will plus intellect. So I have 8. So I'm testing 8 to 3, but I have to reveal and resolve an additional chaos token. So I'm gonna do that. So which is, you know, anyway, 8 to 3. Oh. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I pulled the tentacle first.
The -4 and the -2.
The alien literally does not respond in any way. It just stares at Calvin. Over to you. Very exciting first turn.
Hey. Well, first off, Carolyn is gonna take stock of the situation and check that all the supplies are there. Go up to 8 resources.
Good place to be.
And then she's grown accustomed to this already, so she has her key of east. Pulls out her key of youth.
I mean, that's a good first turn pull, I have to say.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can take horror, which, you know.
And then I guess just parlay.
Sure.
Try and talk to this alien.
So you have to reveal 2 tokens, but it's 7 to 3. So, you know.
So Carolyn is gonna just stare back at this alien. Like, you look like a little child. I don't like children.
8 to 3.
And you will,
And
you
an
will
elder
give
sign.
me what I want.
What the hell not? Okay.
Do you want to heal a mental?
If you don't mind, I really do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have 8 left, so.
Okay. And I will get some horror soak eventually, but I don't have any right now, so I'm a little concerned. Hooray! So we've got 1 clue on the act, or we have 1 clue, I guess.
Oh yeah, it goes on the act.
That's, you know, not a bad start. Okay. So that's us.
So once again, Carolyn's calm and cold demeanor wins the day.
Yeah, the alien seems to respond well to the way that Carolyn is talking and kind of like shuffles over a little bit. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's upkeep and we'll see what happens. Boop.
Okay, fine.
So in the mythos phase, we place a doom, but we don't draw any encounter cards. So we're straight back around to us staring into the eyes of this horrible little alien.
I basically have nothing to do, so I could go first.
Yeah, if we get another clue on the guy, then we can advance and see what it will let us do, basically. I mean, that's, yeah.
Huh. So Carolyn is just gonna try and point this little grey thing like, we're gonna go that way now, and you won't stop us.
I've moved the scenario reference cards down closer to us just in case you draw any. Wow!
In case I draw another elder sign.
I mean, still, though.
Take one horror.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Because if you revealed another chaos token during this test, take one horror.
That is an interesting effect. Okay.
But because of the elder sign, I can heal a horror.
Yes. If you take a horror, I think it has to go on Key of Ys. But, I mean, it's probably not so bad, honestly.
Oh, no. That's actually great. And then I can heal a horror from myself and gain a resource.
Yeah, absolutely. Carolyn, I knew there was a... Calvin's just like, I knew there was a reason we took along someone who knows people stuff. Kind of looks at the alien like,
Greys are people too.
Greys are people too. Alright, well... Let's do it. If there are 2 clues on this act, advance. Act 1B, The Fungi from Yoggoth. I'm sorry. The gray alien suddenly dissolves into an array of light. You realize now that it was only a hologram. Great. A large crustacean-like entity crawls out from the shadows behind it. You remember these aliens, the Mi-Go, who will often use manufactured disguises when dealing with humans to appear less threatening. Another hologram animates into life. It exhibits the shapes of several humans exchanging jars of brains for stacks of golden plates and other minerals. This must have been a recording of the cultists' negotiations. With its fungoid arms, the alien gestures towards the strange facility, as if inviting you in. This is absolutely wild. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, flip the grays to its other side. Let's do that. Oh. Okay. Okay, so it's a Mi-Go now, which is a different thing. We'll have to check what patrol means, because I don't remember. I think it's new, but I'll see. Hello, Zen. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair on Doomed.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so we flip the grays to its other side. The Mi-Go scientist. Each investigator with 3 or fewer memories takes a horror. Boom. Straight up.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Ow.
Let me just check one thing.
Of course.
That's gonna go on the Key of Ys.
Oh, okay. Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 2A. Do not remove Doom from play. Move all Doom from Agenda 1 to Agenda 2A. So I've done that. Add 2 Doom to Agenda 2A for each tally mark under Impending Doom in your campaign log. I think we have 2. So
that's 4 more. Okay.
Feels bad. Okay, that's it. I mean, he said as if that was actually it. Secrets of the... I'll read Agenda 2A first, and then I'll read Act 2A. Agenda 2A, Signs from Aldebaran. The hard white speck of the sun shines brighter now, drowning out the rest of the stars, paling them and thinning them out. The harsh atmosphere permeates throughout the Miko facility. Forced. When a brain story asset is defeated, remove it from the game and add 1 tally mark under impending doom in your campaign log. 8 doom threshold. We're at 5 already. It doesn't say anything about...
No killing brains.
No killing brains, if we can help it. Act 2A, Secrets of the Mind. This outpost appears to be a human brain storage facility of some kind. Horrible. Perhaps using the Migos machines to scan the brains obtained by the cultists will help determine the fragment's whereabouts. Forced. If a simulation location has no clues on it, add it to the victory display. Objective. Find as much information as possible from the brain cylinders in the facility. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance.
Simple enough.
Yeah, I actually really love this kind of scenario where I wouldn't want them all the time. Sometimes I like get to the end of the train or like kill this thing, but this is find out what you can and then leave. It's very nebulous. I like it.
We don't read the backside of Agenda 1?
No, advance to Agenda 2A.
Okay.
I
so
hope...
No flipping.
Okay, I hope it wasn't something really good on the other side. That's my only hope.
We can check it later.
Yeah. And I'm
just leave it.
Right. I am just going to check something really quick here because I'm not familiar with... I think it's only in the side scenarios. I'm looking for the keyword patrol. Okay, so additional rules and clarifications. Patrol. Some enemies have the patrol keyword. During the enemy phase, each ready, unengaged enemy with the patrol keyword, moves to a connecting location along the shortest path toward the designated location. So they don't hunt, but they patrol, if that makes sense.
Okay, so this scientist will just run wherever we want it to go.
Yeah, and he has an ability here to exhaust him to resolve an action ability on that location, ignoring its cost. So actually, we want to go with this guy. That's for sure. Right? I think we want to go with this guy.
Okay, so we exhaust it and we activate the ability on the location
for free
by using 1 action to... Oh no, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
Yeah, we can't take him with us though. Like he has to patrol there, but that's okay. I think that's not so bad.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calvin's
gonna hang.
Yeah, Calvin's gonna look at Carolyn like, "Oh, you lead the way, Doc." I don't think he's ever encountered aliens at all, let alone ones that look like this.
Your first time in an alien colony, I presume.
He's like, "Of course it is," as she leaves. Ooh, okay. Brain storage. After you reveal brain storage, attach each set-aside brain story asset to it. I'm going to do that now. I don't know how many there are. Brains. There are 3 brains.
Loading.
Oh, yeah. I'll give it a sec. Okay. Action. Choose a brain story asset in play. Attach the asset to any interface location. So, like, it's on brain storage is an interface location. They're currently attached to it.
Yeah, we need to reveal more interface locations to do things.
A cursory translation of the inscription reveals that this brain has been deemed unusable. You wonder what that means. And then one of them is decades old, and then one of them is an obviously human inscription, the symbol you've come to know as the yellow sign. So there's 3 different brains. Presumably they need to be scanned in some way, but like there's no instructions on scanning right now, so you're right. We probably need to attach them to the correct location. Written as wrote is here, throwing dead octopuses in the chat. Hello, Written. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello. I don't eat seafood that much. Well,
I don't either, actually.
squid.
It's a good point.
I eat a lot of seafood, but I eat the swimming kind, not the slithering kind.
Not the slithering kind, right? Of course. Okay, well, there go all my water snake souffles. Okay.
So,
Yeah. What do you think, Doc?
Would drawing a card be a really stupid idea?
Only if it's a weakness.
So I'm gonna draw a card.
All right.
Which is going to be a... Nope. Cool.
You. Okay. Attach brains to it. Okay. If a simulation location has no clues on it, there's no simulation. Okay, so there are 3 brains in here that seem interesting to us, but we don't know what to do. Calvin's like, I guess we're gonna need to figure out, like what's going on. He's gonna step into brain storage, and then he's going to continue, probably. I think he's gonna reveal a location.
Have fun.
Thanks. A high-ceilinged chamber with walls. Oh no, these all have the same back. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Calvin's gonna move up here and see if we can find anything out. This is the reality simulator. 3 shrouds, 0 clue location. The Migo have perfected this advanced form of augmented reality, a memory capable of recreating any dream and memory. Oh, a machine, sorry, capable of recreating any dream and memory. And then it also says, reminder, reality simulator is not in play while there is a location on top of it. And I legitimately don't know what that means.
Cool. And it's not a interface.
No,
location.
You're right. So I can't attach anything to it. So then in that case, I'm going to continue. I probably should get certain cards, but I think I'm just going to continue instead.
Do we have a scanning option?
No, there's none anywhere.
Okay.
Normally it'd be like on the agenda or the act or on the location.
Okay, it needs to be in play before we can scan. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Because we have a scan option. in the...
Yes, you can use scan abilities. Yeah, which is nice.
But we don't have scan abilities. Yeah. Cool.
Calvin is like absolutely blown away at this simulator room that he stepped through, but he's still looking for something a bit more useful, so he's going to head down a tunnel to the left here. There we go. Okay. This is the dream diagnostics. So if reality simulator is in play, which it is, scan. Search the scanning deck for a card with both this location's icon and the icon on a brain story asset. Draw it. If it is a location, put that card into play on top of reality simulator. Limit 2 brains attached to this location. So stupid. What's happening? Crosshair, help.
Okay.
I think I understand. We're like scanning to load brains into the reality simulator, which then creates a landscape that we can like use somehow.
But also you can scan without a brain story asset.
Well, it says oh, it has to be right. The brain has to be attached to my location.
Okay, so now we need to attach a brain to the dream diagnostic.
Right, and then we can scan and maybe find a thing to put on the reality simulator, I guess.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Does it? I think it does. Calvin screams down the hall like, Doc, I found something!
Is it a face hugger? I always wanted a pet.
I don't think so. In the enemy phase, thank you. The Migo scientist gets to patrol to a connecting location, has to patrol to a connecting location.
Which is good.
Which is good. Yeah, so we can maybe have this scientist help us with what we need to do, I guess. Yeah, I think, oh, here, we can move him in.
Actually, we can do that right now, can't we?
Yep, it's a free, I'm just going to check where the free trigger windows are. I'm pretty sure there's one, like, right here. So there's one after hunter enemies move. Yep, absolutely. So we're still in the enemy phase when we're resolving this.
So I can attach a brain to your location.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, we don't have a green brain, but there's a...
Yeah, we're going to be looking for a card with both the clover symbol, like on my location, and one of the icons on the thing. So it has to have both, which is weird. I don't really know what that means, but...
So, obviously, we are going to put the unusable brain there first.
Of course, yes. Yeah, exactly. Because,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
we want to see if they're lying to us.
Yeah.
What's also kind of nice is that this guy's going to ready in the upkeep phase, and he's ready to be used again before he leaves, which is nice.
So we can attach another brain there if we want. But
if we want to, we're going to upkeep first, and we're going to see if anything else horrible happens while Carolyn is like directing this crustacean alien scientist to assist us.
it's actually really good.
Yay! That's what you love to hear.
Yeah.
But now, of course, we've had it too easy for too long. We're going to swing around to the mythos phase. Doom 6 of 8. And we're going to draw some encounter cards. So
Fun!
Calvin is in the Dream Diagnostics Chamber. A brain has been brought to him by a crustacean alien scientist, while Carolyn is manipulating some sort of brain storage device.
Yeah, just moving brains around, as you do.
Oh, I've seen this card before. This is a micrometeoroid. Get down! Test agility 3. If you fail, you must either take 2 damage or discard each event in your hand. I feel absolutely fine taking this on the nose. The meteoroid.
Asteroid. Yeah.
Yeah, I am very happy to take this at 2 to 3. A cultist, if you revealed another chaos token during this test, take to horror. I didn't, so unfortunately Calvin fails, and as the meteoroid smashes into his room, he's thrown to the floor, but he picks himself back up, grits his teeth, makes a little, like, ties something around his leg, and he is ready to go.
Do remember that if you lose the tarot card and you're at 6, you'll die.
You just die straight up. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
need to have extra soak in play. It's crazy.
Colors of space!
Oh, wow.
So, as per usual, hanging out with a scientist in a room with a lot of brains in it makes you hallucinate a bit.
Sure. It would, right?
It's just the 70s. Cool lights, man.
Oh, sick. Carolyn, we have to save the universe. Stop that.
In a moment, dude. Have you ever seen this shade of purple?
I mean, I love the idea that this woman, who I'm showing Carolyn right now, is high. Just so high. I love it.
Test 3. If you fail, put this card into your threat area. You must commit all eligible cards in your hand to skill test before, but you know. For rain 3, and I am at 5.
Pretty good.
I am at 5. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go to 6.
Okay.
Throw away some booze because I have drugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't need you anymore.
So 6 to 3 and -2. Cool.
Okay. If
Bye-bye.
you fail, deal a damage to a brain asset. That's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you've managed to pull yourself out of it. That's good.
Yeah. What a trip.
Sweet, man. So shall we try one of these scanning things?
Do you want another brain in there?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a couple brains and we'll see what they do.
Whoop. But that means that I'll take my action first.
Ah, yes.
So-
Would you rather I go first and then scan and stuff?
So that might actually be better, because then I can react to anything you find.
Yes, that is true. Do you mind if I use K2PS187 this turn?
Oh, go for it.
Hooray! I will be scanning as a free action, and then I'll be drawing a card. So K2PS187 is going to assist us in scanning. Search the scanning deck for a card with both this location's icon and the icon on the brain. Draw it.
So brain.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Brain equals sign. Not that one. That one. Whoop. It is. If it is a location, put that card into play on top of the reality simulator. Boop.
Which is no longer in play.
Which is no longer in play.
Nice
Whoa. Okay. Adrift in space. There is nothing as frightening as knowing your inevitable demise without any hope of recovery. Forced. After you reveal a +1, 0, or Elder Sign token while investigating this location, reveal and resolve an additional Chaos token for this skill test. Classic. And yes, our act deck wants us to try to clear the clues off these simulations.
Yeah.
So I
or
guess...
put another.
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah, but yeah, you can't scan because there's nowhere to put it because the reality simulator isn't in play.
Right. But I guess, I mean, then if it's all right with you, Calvin is going to go and see what he can do about trying to figure out what this brain's memories are. So he's going to conjure up some courage in the form of memories of his old benefactress, who always told him, Calvin, to be brave is not to be stupid. It's just to go where people don't necessarily want to go. It didn't really make sense at the time, and I'm not sure if it really makes sense now, but he's gonna go anyway and see what happens. So I'm gonna go in. Calvin's gonna enter the reality simulator, and I am going to investigate. Yeah. If that's all right, let's investigate. I am a 4 to 2 on this test. Elder Sign. You may heal a damage or horror, take a damage or horror. I'm going to take a damage. But I have to reveal another token because of the adrift in space. So I may not have succeeded yet. Cultist. -2. If you revealed another chaos token, take a horror. Ouch. Okay, well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's getting dicey. I'm gonna... Oh, actually, sorry, I'll put that horror on. No, I'll keep it on me. So Calvin does manage to find... He steps into the simulation and is immediately thrown into the body and consciousness of someone who he can feel himself floating away from a ship, and no matter how much he tries to struggle to get back, he just can't touch it. He can't get back. Yep, that's me.
Okay. Now, first things first. Shall we throw a brain in the jar, just in case?
Yeah.
Like... since that is already under play, and the next card needs the green and green, let's just
Ah, yes,
throw
this is the symbol with the yellow sign on it. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Screw it. Put that god brain up in there.
Oh, no, oh, the location! Brains!
Did I read? Yeah. 2 brain story assets. Okay, cool. Then, Carolyn is just gonna
Oh,
pull out
nice.
her packy,
Yep, absolutely.
and I gotta go digging, so vamp for a bit.
You betcha. So Carolyn's digging through her pack, looking for, something. Calvin kind of figures that maybe contained on some of these brains are like memories, maybe of the cultists that came here, perhaps memories of cultists that were alive and didn't make it in their original interaction with Tassilda, the daughter of the King in Yellow, the Princess in Yellow, if you will. But right now, all I can think of is the absolutely horrible feeling of being adrift, of just floating away into nothingness, something that he can't control. It's just an absolutely horrible feeling. Yeah.
I'm still looking. 12 cards is a lot.
It is a lot of cards. I tend to agree. In the meantime, I'll just mention to stream that there are other streams happening today at about 5 o'clock, I believe. In 2 hours' time, the Coolian will be streaming with The Walking Dead. Tomorrow at 1800, that's 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, Paul Prospero's Paranormal Probe will be probing the mysteries of the phone. Probing a phone. Phone probe. We'll be finishing Simulacra. Yes?
All done.
Oh, good. All right, Carolyn. What did you find in your backpack, you big weirdo?
Gather those up so I can search it. Yeah, that's cool. Next up, let's just join the simulation and get that other clue out of there.
Oh, are you gonna help?
That almost sounded insulting.
Well, I definitely didn't mean it sarcastically. I just meant like, oh,
You're gonna help?
So, Calvin, as you walk in, I just want to describe this. Calvin is sitting there with basically a giant VR headset on his head, and he is mouthing in terror as he claws frantically at the air. You can't tell what's going on.
Oh, this seems normal. Alvin losing his marbles again.
Classic.
Oh, Carolyn used these simulations as she hooked up into the school simulation with the clowns already.
Ooh, clowns.
It's not real anyway.
Hmm.
We'll also try to investigate.
Hooray!
So I'll just take 2 more resources because I'm rich.
Very rich, yeah, definitely.
And 2 shroud, so that's going to be a 6 on 2.
6 on 2. Ooh.
No.
That's disappointing. I'm hoping now that we're sitting here in a simulated reality that we're not, completely messed up. In the enemy phase, the Migo is going to patrol. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Sorry.
Yeah, it needs to ready up.
Yeah. No, well, so he only readies in the upkeep phase, but if he's exhausted, he doesn't patrol. I was just reading up on that again. Yeah, okay, so he's actually just going to sit there. this round, and then readies during upkeep, which is good. So he's exhausted from helping us with all these brain carrying things. And we come back around to the mythos phase.
This is weird.
Whoops.
Okay, well, if we meet enemies, I'll be more than ready.
Okay, that's good. I mean, fingers crossed, right? Under the surface of the moon of Titan, we go to 7 of 8 Doom, as Calvin claws frantically at the air, trying to keep himself afloat in a virtual reality. What does he draw? Oh, something horrible. It's a 2/2/3 monster. Me stay. Hi, Roger Twy. Great to have you with us here on Doomed. I'm joined today, of course, as I always am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Parasite cannot be disengaged. So you can exhaust it, but it won't disengage from you. A cruel pest skitters forth in an undulating wave of claws, teeth, and mottled scales. I am going to smash this guy like nobody's business. Pun intended, I guess.
So you found a space parasite.
Hooray! I did. Oh. Uh-oh, what do you have?
Eco experiments.
Experiments?
Well, of course, because we are in a virtual reality, the Nico scientist wants to do some brain tests
Of course.
Carolyn.
Of course they do.
Under.
Why wouldn't they?
Test brain plus brain. Reveal and resolve an additional case token. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. Okay, so my brain plus brain is 10.
You got that. Hi, Methodiel. It's great to see you as well. For all those who are just joining, welcome to Doomed, and of course I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Thanks for being a good sport, Crosshair. What's happening with these Migo experiments? I'm sorry.
You don't want to know.
Perfect. Oh?
Brain didn't fail.
You definitely do not fail.
Do you want to heal one?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm here, right? We're both at the same location.
Yep.
Yes, I would really like to heal a horror.
Go.
Thank you.
Got it.
Huzzah!
They find nothing, or they find everything.
Yeah, or nothing that causes them severe trauma, anyway.
They might be like, oh no, I don't want to see this one. Actually, you take the resource.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because it's the healed cards controller.
Okay. So Crosshair, I think I'm going to be able to deal with this parasite pretty easily. So I'm very happy to have Carolyn go first, or not, whatever works best. I think it's going to be a pretty quick action, so no big deal.
Either works. I need to get a drink at some point, but you could actually do your turn and I can get a drink.
Okay, cool. I will be very descriptive as you go to get a drink.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
See you soon. There's as it says here, an undulating wave of claws, teeth, and mottled scales has leapt onto Calvin, and, now he's inside of... Roger Twy makes a good point. How do we know we're not already brains in jars? Roger Twy, fun fact, Paul Prospero's Paranormal Probe, airing tomorrow on Tuesday, has as a meta plot the fact that he is in fact a brain in a jar, as determined by Aragwen and the Crosshair, which is really funny to me. He doesn't know. How would he? It's pretty magnificent. Anyway, so after you reveal blobbity bloop, no, that's something else. Oh, while investigating. Okay, yeah. So we need to deal with this parasite. The easiest way is to just go toe to toe with it. It's leapt onto him in virtual reality, so he's like trying to tear the helmet off while also just kicking this thing, trying to get it off him. This attack deals +1 damage and is automatically successful. As an additional cost to perform this attack, it has to make an attack against you. So it leapt on Calvin. I'll take, I'm sorry, I'm going to take the damage and the horror on Madame Labranche. And it deals 2 damage automatically, so it's dead. We went toe-to-toe with the parasite here. Second action, I'm going to investigate and try to get the clue off this location, which is, 4 to 2. Feels okay. Do I want to do anything? I'll throw in a book. Why not? Calvin's really trying to figure out what he's supposed to be taking away from the simulation, or if it lasts until the person dies, or how he's supposed to be dealing with it. -1 is a success. So we'll clear the clue. Oh, no, it's a +1. So we'll clear the clue. If a simulation location has no clues on it, add it to the victory display, which I will do.
Hey, victory 0.
Victory 0, but it never comes back. I guess that's okay. And then, I mean, if you're up for it, Crosshair, I could go and get you a new simulation. Well, hopefully a new simulation.
Boot it up, Buttercup.
Boot it up, Buttercup. Calvin tears the helmet off. He's like, this is ridiculous. Like, there must be something else in one of these brains. And rushes back to the dream diagnostics. The reality simulator is in play, so I will scan. I'm not going to spend the action, because I'm going to use the K2PS187. And then I'll get to either draw a card or whatever. So, search. Oh, right. We talked about this. It's the one on top, right? Search for... Yeah, draw it. Okay, I'm just going to draw the one on top, which is the green brain. It is a location. Here it comes. Oh, sorry. There you go. He boots it up, and as Carolyn is inside, this is a fever dream, which honestly feels about right for Ms. Throw your liquor away, I have drugs. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a 3-shroud, 4-clue location. It says, as an additional cost to investigate Fever Dream, commit all eligible skill cards in your hand, which I remember from last scenario. I had to look up. It's not icons. It's cards that are skills, specifically. Forced. When Fever Dream is added to the victory display, record in your campaign log that you have witnessed the unconscious pandemonium. Yikes. I get to draw one for my K2PS187. And I'll pass the turn back to you. Carolyn, what's going on in there?
I don't know what you did, but this is cool, man.
Like, Carolyn's just like, she doesn't like children, and she is messed up on painkillers. Like, she's just absolutely messed up.
She's not only tripping balls, she's tripping everything.
Tripping everything, yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess it's to you. Carolyn, what do you want to do while you're in there?
First, Carolyn will need more drugs.
Of course, drugs. Very important for the psychologist to have. Yeah, very important.
More painkillers.
Hooray!
And... I guess I could go ham on this.
Yeah,
Fever Dream.
If you want to. Eligible skill cards would be like skills that have intellect or wild icons, and otherwise nothing. Like, otherwise, yeah.
So basically, if they have the brain icon, no, the book icon.
Yes, but they are also skills. So, as opposed to assets or events.
Oh, right. Insight and science and talents don't count.
Right.
Oh no, yeah. Event or assets don't count.
They don't count for this for this like cost that it says on the Fever Dream. But if you had like a deduction, say. I don't know, whatever. That's a skill card that
Oh
exists.
yeah, so you have to use all your bonus things.
Right, right,
Okay.
exactly. Even if they wouldn't be useful, right? Unexpected courage or perception or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Cool.
But otherwise,
And
let's do it.
3 on. Let's see. 2 from that. 6. So 2 on 6.
Let's get some
First one.
clues. I mean,
First one is done.
works well. Yeah.
Second one. 3 on 6. Yeah.
bad.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, well. 1.
We're starting us off here. We need to clear as many of these. I guess the idea is we'll just keep putting stuff on this location until we run out of options.
Except we don't have any more brains that we can add to
Oh.
dream diagnostics.
Yes,
because
I'm
it's-
actually also going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Well, no, I'm not cheating. It says search the scanning deck. So I'm just going to see if there's, because it has to have both icons, right? The clover and the other thing. So I'm just going to see if there's any more clovers in the deck because...
Well, there's other alien chamber, so...
Yes, exactly. I'm wondering if we have to go to the others. Yeah, no, actually, you know what? I know that that's going to be how it is. So
yeah,
probably we're done with this, unless we want to put the red one there later, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah, and we might need to move the other brains to the other location, because it's... Choose a brain story asset in play and attach it to an interface location, so we can move these brains.
Right. So we've put 2 of them into the dream diagnostics, but then this other chamber is going to be like, you know, memories or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's going to be different each time.
And
that's interesting.
Then we can move it from dream diagnostics to the other place. Okay, cool.
Yeah, perfect. But you got 1 clue. That's good. That's... in the enemy... oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Never mind.
In the enemy phase, the Migo scientist is going to patrol. It doesn't really matter, I guess. He might patrol...
Oh,
yes.
Don't move it yet. Actually, at the end of my turn, I'm going to activate the ability. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can.
Investigators at any location may trigger this ability.
So you can just stay there and we can move this brain.
That's true. Well, we could even put it. We could even put it on one of the other locations right away. Can we?
No, we can't because
any
they're not
interface
interface.
location.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay. Well, at least he's gonna stay there now. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Great idea. In upkeep, you readies, and we all ready our stuff. Draw a card and gain a resource. Okay. All right.
I'm drawing
Yeah, me too. Got lots of protection. I mean, not lots. Oh, So, Carolyn's inside a virtual nightmare, a fever dream, I'm sorry. Calvin has loaded up a couple brains and now is deciding whether he wants to go and load up more. But, of course, we enter 8 of 8 doom, and therefore we advance to Agenda 2B. Agenda 2B. They came from above. A roar of no creature on Earth resounds throughout the facility. A myriad of flying wings blot out the sun, swooping towards the facility. The lights within the chambers take on a darker bluish hue. What you assume must be the Migo's equivalent to an alarm. You realize you're now in the midst of an interstellar attack. Shuffle the set-aside Interstellar Predators encounter set into the encounter deck, along with the encounter discard pile. Oh shit, Virtual Nightmare is my dark synthwave project. Written, I think that's awesome. That sounds fantastic. There's 8 of them. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a Bayaki enemy is discarded. Spawn it at the entrance tunnel. Oh, there's one.
Yay.
So I guess we
Straight
would have
up.
drawn it anyway. The Vicious Bayaki is a Okay, he patrols. He doesn't hunt. He patrols to the nearest location with a brain attached. Ah, at the start of the enemy phase, if the vicious Bayaki is ready, deal 2 damage to each Migo enemy and brain story asset at its location. So this is very important to deal with immediately, which I will definitely dedicate myself to doing as much as I can.
And do they patrol even if they're engaged?
That's a good question. I don't think so. Patrol. During the enemy phase, each ready unengaged enemy patrols to the whatever shortest path to the thing. So, I mean, for sure, though, in the enemy phase, he's going to come into brain storage. I see what you're saying. So I need to go there and start getting punchy, which is fine. I can do that.
Yeah. Or we can move all the brains around.
That's true too, actually.
I can leave this, and I can also leave this fever dream for a while.
But we need it. No, we should deal with it. You're right. However, I'm going to read Agenda 3A, and then we'll draw some encounter cards, because you never know what more worse stuff might happen. I'll also put the music back on. There we go. Shuffle the brains. Agenda 3A. Flight of the Bayakis. The large creatures with membranous wings and webbed feet spiral down toward the facility, ready to strike at any moment. So, when a brain story asset is defeated, remove it from the game and add a tally mark under impending doom. We really don't want them to be defeated.
Yeah, I have a feeling we don't want impending doom.
No. Okay, let's draw some encounter cards here. So there's like this alarm going off. There's this horrible beast that's smashed through the entrance tunnel. It's coming in. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Oh, here we go. And another one, which spawns at the entrance tunnel. This is the same. So it's actually a pair of vicious Bayakis.
Oh, joy.
I am getting ready to... I guess... Yeah, well, we're either going to, like, try to slam the brains out of here or something. We'll have to figure it out. I'll let you draw your encounter card and we'll deal with what we have to deal with. I can take care of some of them for sure.
I'll just draw a third Bayaki if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Oh, phew.
No. While in the fever dream, Carolyn has a close encounter. Okay. Seal a random chaos token from the chaos back on it. When you would succeed at a skill test, resolve the token sealed here as if it were also revealed during the skill test. So basically, in the fever dream, Carolyn has a vision of course it is.
Yeah, of course it is. The one that specifically says, take a horror because you revealed an extra token. Yeah, so when you would succeed, you also have to reveal the cultist.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Which is -2, which is basically fine, but it puts a third doom on the, or a third mental on the key of ease, which is close.
Getting a little scary. Yeah, I tend to agree.
Okay.
So we're back around to us here. What's the plan? We have to, obviously we got to get these, we either have to kill both the Bayakis, seems impossible, or get the, oh no, okay, the vicious Bayaki says at the start of the enemy phase, if it's ready, deal 2 damage to Migos and brains at its location.
Okay, so we have 2 turns basically. Yeah. Well, my idea is I'm gonna go to the other alien chamber, flip it over, and then see what happens.
Yes, good idea. You start then, and then I'm gonna get ready to axe them questions.
Okay. So, taking a moment's respite from the fever dream. Oh, cool. Let's go check this tunnel out.
There you go.
And it's a memory scanner.
There you go. Good guess.
if reality simulator is in play, scan. Search the scanning deck for a card with brain story, blah blah blah. Limit to brain. Okay, so basically it's like the dream diagnostic, but it's a memory scanner.
Right.
Cool. That means that we can at least move one of the brains.
Yeah, may as well, right?
Way. So, unusable brain it is.
Hooray!
As
Ah, the
always.
unusable brain, a classic.
So we really need to get the fever dream done.
Yes. We could also, you know, go in and manually move the red brain elsewhere, just to get it away. I'd rather we not lose the Migo scientist, but if we do, we do. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Well,
Excuse me.
he can move first on the next enemy turn, so...
Right, before... well, yeah, these guys say at the start of the enemy phase. Ah, if they're ready, so maybe they won't be ready.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully.
So, and we can fight.
Yeah.
Like, I have 4 already.
Yeah, get in there. I'm gonna get in there too. We'll take one each. We'll chop them up. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, okay, cool. So Carolyn will run back to the brain storage. And what are we going to do if we're gonna fight? Mixed thingies, and I have my painkillers.
Painkillers.
Those. Yeah, I'll just move the other brain away.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
Or do we want the red brain in the...
I don't know if it...
diagnosis?
I honestly don't know if it makes a difference. It strikes me like there's gonna be like 9 combinations, right? 1 each. So I just don't know which is the best.
Well,
yeah.
it's the next one anyway, so...
Oh, there you go. Okay. So I can't put it into play, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so, you know, hearing this alarm going off and realizing what they're going to have to do, Calvin didn't think he would give up his life defending brains, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. He's going to make sure he has his... actually, what order do I want to do this in? I'm going to draw first. He's going to see if there's anything here for him. Okay, cool. He's going to make sure he has his, you know, keepsake from his... Yeah, from his past. And then third, I'm going to come into the brain storage and ready my axe and be ready to, like, you know, bring him.
Yep. But we're gonna draw more Bayaki.
I'm sure we are. So, in the enemy phase, they patrol. They don't hunt, which is hilarious, but whatever. They patrol in, and to a connecting location, they are headed to the nearest location with brains. But of course, they come in and engage us, and we can each take one if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Seems fair.
So 2 damage as they fly in through the door and start, like, stabbing at Calvin and Carolyn. These beasts are obviously out for blood, or brains in this case. Written, that's pretty funny. I wish I had a Pinky. Pinky always had the best ideas.
These guys are gonna hit hard, though.
Upkeep? I think, right? Oh yeah, thank you. Something good. Hey, not bad. I can't believe we drew 2 of these guys. Well, one of them was forced, I guess, but... Less good.
But we'll have more.
I hope not, Crosshair. I hope not. As we go to 1 out of 5 Doom, the Bayakis are in the brain storage, but the Migo scientist is like trying to communicate with Calvin and Carolyn and not succeeding, but is obviously trying to hide from them as they fly around the room, snapping and stabbing. I'm going to draw my encounter card. Oh, toxic pits. Okay, classic. I don't really know why they would be in here. Maybe they opened one up in the ground. Perhaps one of them, the ground has shook and opened up a toxic pit. Oh,
or the brain juice is toxic to people.
Oh, that would do it. Actually, that would make sense, wouldn't it? This is actually not very good. Test agility plus agility 3. So I have 10 currently of that. That's good. Reveal and resolve an additional chaos token. If you fail, deal a damage to each investigator, asset, and enemy at your location. I don't want to take a damage on my assets, but that's, you know what? I won't die. Right?
Also deals damage to enemies.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. I'm not going to fail on purpose, but, you know, I'm going to take a token and an additional token. -5. I had 10, so 5 to 3 is still a success.
Okay,
so Calvin nimbly dodges out of the way of the opening toxic pit and gets his axe ready for some killing.
I lost my cultist.
Oh shoot, sorry. Oh, here, we can go, you can search the bag for it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, sorry, I don't actually know how to seal. Like, I know how to seal, you just put them on the card, but then I don't know how to keep it there, unfortunately.
Yeah, because it sends all the ones back.
Oh, well, here.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm going to try, I mean, just as a suggestion, I'm going to try holding it while you click the chaos token, you know what I mean? Maybe if you need to.
Well, the gold vacuum of space.
Classic.
So, while in space, Carolyn realizes that they're in space.
As you do, right? Sure, why not?
So this against 3 fight, which is 4 on 3. So if you fail, well, let's see. And I need to.
This is, I think, if you succeed. I think.
Ah, right. So I don't. Okay. He's got. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back.
Boop.
Yeah, cool.
That works. It's a little teamwork there for you.
3 cards from hand or a non-story asset. What do I have there? I have that and that. 3 cards.
Written, I don't necessarily agree. I don't think people can hear you do anything in space. Comprehend, scream, question your life, question the gods. You know, basically nothing. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll throw away the painkillers.
Ouch. But fair.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do. Background of the investigation phase. Who's up? Who wants to go? Who wants to fight?
Well, it's gonna be a 4-on-4 for me.
Oh god. Well, I can certainly try to assist. I can also go first and try to deal with mine, and then, you know, after he hits you, you can put him on me or whatever. We'll see, right?
Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I can also evade it.
Oh, that's true. That might be a good plan, right?
Because if I evade it, it unreadies, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then I'll stay here and try to, deal with it.
Let's see how you do.
Yes, I will. The first thing then, Calvin is going to grab his axe. He's swinging wildly at the vicious Bayaki. He's going to see if he can take it down. from the air. I'm going to swing with my axe and spend, I don't know, 5 to 4. I'm going to spend a couple resources to be 9 to 4. Seems like a pretty good place to be. Boop. Skull is -2, so that's okay. So I'll put a damage on the Vicious Bayaki. But then next action, here we go. This is the one that's going to count. Brute Force! Brute Force, he's going to, like, he manages to catch the Bayaki on the back of the axe, slams it down on the ground, and he's just going to, like, literally launch himself onto it and just try to rip its wings off with his bare hands. While Brute Force is committed, it gains 2 combat icons and the text. If you are successful by 2 or more, it deals +2 damage. So I'm going to also commit to this to go up a bit more. Oh, no. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Scrapper. So 8 to 4. I use Scrapper to go up to 10. These stats are wild sometimes, you know?
Hey.
Reveal and 2 additional tokens for this test. Ay, yoy. Okay, here we go. So I'm 10 to 4. 8 to 4. Elder Sign! I'm gonna heal a damage off of me. But I do succeed.
Oh, it was only an additional token.
Sorry?
Like, if this is an attack or evasion attempt against a Bayaki, reveal an additional token. But why did you?
I pulled one of these, the tablet, which is I think the one above it.
Yeah, but why did you pull 3?
Well, because it says reveal 2 additional tokens. This is the. It's not the one. Like it's the third symbol.
Where does it? Oh, right. Yeah, I read
like
the
separate.
4th one. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Which I hadn't even seen. But that's good to know that exists. I don't like it. Okay. So Brute Force goes off, and the Vicious Bayaki lies dead on the ground. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
You want another one?
Yeah, I'm... Actually, yeah, this is... Is it better if I just take it? Oh, you're gonna still... okay, sorry.
I'm gonna evade it anyway.
You're gonna evade it anyway. I could try to give it a couple damage while it's attached to you and hopefully not, like, hurt you.
I should be able to take it.
Here we go. Fire Axe is coming in. Calvin's like, rah! He's just like total bloodlust mode as he throws himself towards Carolyn, and this other Bayaki leaps up off the table. I'm going to attack with the Fire Axe. So I'll spend 3 resources with Fire Axe to go up to 10, and then 2 more with Scrapper to go up to 12. 12 to 4. And now I have 0, so I hopefully do 2 damage. Yes.
That'll do it.
Yeah. 2 damage. Bam! It connects. And it's background to you.
I have a choice to make. Try to do
A good one, I hope.
2 damage. Either 2 damage to it, or evade it and unready it so it doesn't... Actually, I should try to evade it so that it's unready and doesn't deal damage.
Yes, I think there's also the possibility that if you evade it, then your close encounters token is going to go off, and like maybe that would make you fail, and I hope it doesn't, but you know, it's possible.
Yeah, it's fine to fail. Like... Yeah, because... Okay, yeah. Carolyn is just gonna run around this Bayaki like, you can't hit me. It is 4 on 2. Plus that one.
Oh.
The tablet gives 2 more.
Okay.
Okay, so I take a horror and a
do you... Oh, okay. So you do fail, I guess, at the end of the day.
I
Okay.
most certainly think that I fail.
That's too bad.
Because, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess. A 5 to... Right, yeah, okay. Oh. Alright.
Okay.
Putting that one back
needs to
manually
go.
then. Get rid of this.
Yeah.
Boop. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, we have to deal a damage to a brain asset? I don't like
Yeah.
that. Oh, no!
Oh, but they have to...
Okay, okay, so they're not... This one's not dead. That's good.
Yeah. So... One of... I guess?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean,
sign.
I don't think it really matters. This is probably the most evil one, so that's good.
Okay, now that's done, so evade number 2. No.
I don't have anything to commit for
Neither
you.
do I. Actually I do.
Oh,
But
but you don't want to.
yeah, I don't want to.
Alright.
Fine. There's no brains at this location.
No, and the Migo will survive, which is good.
Good damage. And it doesn't hit us, so yeah, fine. I'll just try again. Yeah.
I mean, that is wild.
Okay.
It's unfortunate, is what it is.
2 damage.
Yeah, in the enemy phase, it sweeps around. It does 2 damage to Carolyn, but also to the Migo scientist, who is still alive but buzzing horribly. And then it patrols, and I'm gonna send it to patrol. I don't know. Up to this place. I don't know.
Because it can then activate the free scan.
Right, right. With it. Yeah, sure. Why not, right? If we can deal with this in time.
And we have a free scan.
That's
also.
true. We can do a couple of free scans. Do you want me to take this guy back when he pops up from being exhausted here? When he readies after hitting you?
Oh, yeah.
Whee!
That means I can, like... Wait.
After and I didn't know this for a long time. After the enemy's attack, they exhaust, but then they ready again immediately. But we can then, at that point, choose who they go to. So it's up to us.
Yeah. That's cool.
If I'm ready to kill. Keep. Oh, I love to see that. That's a good thing to see.
I think I need to start using my resources.
If you have something to use them on, it's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's go 2 out of 5. Doom. And we'll draw some encounter cards. There's still a Bayaki here in the main chamber. But we've gotten rid of one corpse on the ground. One more here. Alien Aid. Put Alien Aid into play in your threat area. Okay. I can free action and take 2 horror. If Migo Scientist is in play, you may ready it and move it to any location and then discard Alien Aid. So I can take 2 horror to move the Scientist somewhere, which would have been nice last round because we could have gotten him out of there. But I think otherwise it just sits here. So
we can use that. Like I can get you into a place where you can use 2 horror.
True. So Alien Aid, Calvin's like, help, you know. But he's still engaged with this Bayaki that he's going to struggle with for a while.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Oh!
More Alien Aid.
That's okay. Clearly, this Migo scientist really wants to help us.
Yeah, and for Carolyn, 2 horror is nothing.
Not a big deal, yeah.
Except that I'd have to put 1 on Key of Eels.
True. So maybe if there's some way of like, I don't think you have a way of canceling 2 horror. Just,
No, but if I get my flesh ward, then I can mitigate the horror that would go on the key of ears. So basically, I take 2 horror, and one of those should go on the key of ears, and the other one on me, because the key of ears only takes 1, but I cancel the one going on key of ears with the flesh ward.
I mean, sounds okay to me. Yikes. If you can get it, which I hope you can.
Well, I have 19 cards, and then I can pretty much reuse the key of ears.
Yeah. Which feels good.
We don't need to ready the scientist anyway.
No.
So
We're good for now. It's background to us, so if you want to start... Oh, I guess we also have to go and clear Fever Dream. That's the other thing we have to do.
I could go for that.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to just spend my turn chopping up this Bayaki and doing other stuff. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Do you need healing?
We're doing okay, I think. 4 and 4 out of 7. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
then
I'm all right. If you want to, you can. Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna patch myself.
Oh, pouch yourself up. Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Just in case.
You never know.
Just a bit of, oh, this hurts. It hit me. So, and Carolyn's just gonna fuck off.
But, damn. Alright,
Into the
Doc.
fever dream.
Save yourself. You know, he's still fighting over here.
No, I'm gonna go get high.
Damn, Carolyn.
Eligible skill cards. Do I have anything? Nope. And I have 6 bow. 6 on 3 days.
Yep. All right. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's +1 certainly, which is good.
Yeah, I can heal horror, but I can't heal horror, so...
Right.
So I can't take the resource either, but...
No, but it's okay. Yeah, I still think it's pretty good.
It's a clue.
Exactly. Back in the brain storage facility, there's still this Bayaki tangling with Calvin. He's going to he's going to try to land a killing blow on it with his fire axe. So I have 4 combat plus 4 from the fire axe is 8 to 4. A skull, -2, which is okay. Good. So another dead Bayaki, thankfully. Standing there like, okay, I'm glad we managed to make that work. I'm gonna play Until the End of Time. Just additional soak. This is the fate that he knows he was born to play. The part in his life that he was born to play, killing horrible beasts all the time. And then last action, I guess I could reveal this other location.
Yeah, might as well.
Or I could I can't get clues this turn, so it's not really worth me going there.
Yeah, might as well check what we have.
Sure. He's gonna head off down the other way to try to get a sense here. This is the communicator. Same action to scan with the locations icon and the icon of the brain and draw it. Okay, so same thing basically, and it's a communicator.
Okay. We need 7 more scans and then clear those.
And then probably like a billion more clues as well, which is... Yeah. I wish I had cards that gave me additional clues. I might see if I can take any. I honestly might do that.
Basically, I'm gonna sit here and get clues.
Great. In that case, the Migo is patrolling. And I think...
Back to brain storage.
Yeah, exactly. And then I could move someone to me once you get all these clues and maybe put one down there and... Yeah, we could do that. Right, like I could...
Cool.
Yeah, potentially. Okay, so the Migo scientist creeps back in and is looking around. Everything seems safe. No more dead monsters. Upkeep. Brings us some more stuff. We're back around to the mythos phase, where we go to 3 out of 5 doom, and we draw some encounter cards. Again, we've got Carolyn in the fever dream, tripping balls, and we've got Calvin off in the communicator room now, trying to figure out if he can make that stuff work. This is the stalking Bayaki, who is a hunter this time and alert. After stalking Bayaki attacks you, move it to the connecting location with the fewest investigators. So after it attacks, it takes off and it hides. But it only, I don't know, 1 damage, 1 horror. It only has 2 combat. I'm gonna probably... It doesn't attack... it doesn't attack the scientist either, or the brains. So...
Oh yeah.
Eventually, I'm just gonna go and just chop it up, but I don't have to yet. So another Bayaki swoops into the tunnel. Calvin's like, come on, I ate you for breakfast. Ugh.
Let's take a 4th one.
Please no? Oh,
It's Parasite.
That's not as good, is it? Parasite
So
cannot be disengaged.
Yeah, while in the fever dream, also Carolyn is getting a parasite from all this VR stuff, but she's used to these like virtual viruses and parasites.
Yeah, I also got one leaping onto my face in the virtual reality room, which is a bit strange now that I think about it.
Can I take it as a companion?
I figured you would like that.
Tiny little spider parasite. Well, it's gonna take... I'm gonna try and get these clues, and then I'm gonna need another simulation here, so... But also I need to deal with this first.
Yeah, it can't be disengaged, but it can be evaded. Like, something can be exhausted but still attached to you, potentially. I don't know how likely it is to succeed on that, but just as a thought.
Well, it's a 4-on-3 or a 4-on-2 to attack it. I could basically just kill it.
Okay. Hey, Carolyn's got to do what Carolyn's got to do, you know? This parasite's here. It's ready. It's gonna try to munch on your base, probably.
Yeah, because if it hits me, it's gonna beat stuff on Key of Is.
Yeah.
So I need to get it off my back first before I can investigate. So go. And I have no attack icons. Surprise. So we're just gonna punch this parasite in the head.
Alright. Get the hell off of me. Just crack.
4-on-2. That's 1 damage.
That's for me.
And
Ooh.
that's 2 damage.
You love to see it. Look at you pulling the Elder Sign all the time.
Yes.
Jealous.
And I guess, like in a fever dream, just boxing this thing that looks nothing like a parasite, probably like a miniature clown or something.
Oh yeah, of course, right?
Because he's high as a kite. And as the last action, she's just going to try and get another clue.
Yeah, of course.
Solve this fever dream. Eligible skill cards, none. So it's a 6, and that'll do it.
wondering
That-
if I should come up there and help us clear it, but then I don't know. Oh no, okay. Well, so first things first, Calvin is going to ask the Migo scientist to bring him a brain. I will ask for... Which brain do I want? Do I want to communicate with the oldest brain, the useless brain, or the yellow sign brain?
I think it's best if we have a brain at different locations, like one at each place. So,
okay, I'm gonna take this oldest brain. It must be decades old. I mean, I'm just doing that so I have it, basically.
yeah.
Because I can't use it yet, so I'm wondering if I should come over and help us clear that last clue, and then we can go about our lives trying to...
Next turn, then someone has to move anyway, so...
Yeah.
Oh, but we can plan for that, because the Migo scientist can also... No, yeah, cool. It's all good.
Okay.
So you could come in and clear the last one.
I think I might, and then I'll be in a good position still to go and try to deal with the Bayaki next turn, and that'll feel pretty good as well, I think. So
yep.
Calvin's gonna run through the storage, back up, and plant himself firmly in the fever dream to try to assist. I have to commit all, or in this case, a eligible skill to the test. I have 4 intellect, 7, in fact, because of these 3 wild icons. My base skill is 0, so yeah. Calvin's not a drug user per se, but in this moment he realizes he's gonna have to like tap into his inner drug fiend and just see what he can find. I'm gonna test here 7 to 3 for this last clue. Boop. Nice. -1.
Get less serious, dude. LSD. Oh. Aww.
Oh no! Well, record that you have witnessed the unconscious pandemonium, and we're both here.
Yeah.
I don't know if one person would be like more... I don't know, I'm just gonna write we witnessed, because we were both here. We witnessed the unconscious pandemonium. I don't know what that looks like, honestly, but it's probably not very good.
Also, it's a victory point.
Yay! So. Hooray for a victory point. This is good news, definitely. Calvin and Carolyn both like jack out and just are like, whoa, yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
Jack out, not jack off.
Right, correct. Yes, out, yes. Very important distinction. Can't spell victory without drugs. Wait, dude. Written. Very good. Here comes the stalking Bayaki. Sweeps into the brain storage. It is searching, but not for brains. It's searching for something else. Oh, thank you.
Do we have time for a 2-minute break?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll take our upkeep. Do you want to do that before Mythos? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, when do I discard?
Ah, good question. Round sequence says draw a card and gain a resource, and then investigators check hand size, discard down to 8. That is
8. So... Cool. I have 8.
Yes.
So.
Yes. That's a good feeling. Okay, so we are then, I think, quick break, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, folks watching, we're going to take a quick break. I hope you do as well. We're going to be right back in just a couple of minutes after a quick break with more Doomed. The scenario is called something Strange Moons. See you very soon. Hello, and welcome back once again to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I'm going to jump us right back in here as I say hello once more to my friend, the Crosshair, who's joining me today. Oh, he's not back yet. Okay, that's my bad. Oh, hello. Good. Phew, you scared me. We've got the Coolian
I was on mute.
Sorry?
I was on mute.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, that's good that we're here. We got the Coolian and Dark dropping in. I'll do a quick recap of where we're at in the scenario before we dive back into whatever the hell this scenario is. So, brief recap. Calvin and Carolyn have descended upon one of the moons of Saturn in pursuit of information about Cult. Under the moon of Saturn, they found a network of tunnels featuring lots of brains and a machine that simulates the realities from those brains. They're trying to get memories or dreams or communications messages out of these brains, while all the while dealing with horrible beasts. And I think that's about where we're at. We managed to get a couple of dreams, sorry. Adrift in Space and Fever Dream. And here, yep, this is it. Brains. Here we are. That's what we're dealing with today. Memories of the evil clown rack their minds. Yeah, well, Dark, thank goodness. We got no more clowns to deal with today. That's probably good. Okay. Crosshair. If I recall correctly, we were just about to enter a mythos phase. And then it's back around to us to try to get at least one or maybe a couple more of these things, hopefully. We go to 4 out of 5 Doom. And we draw our encounter cards. My encounter card is Simulation Discrepancy. When you would discover any amount of clues, discover one fewer clue, take a horror, and discard Simulation Discrepancy. Ugh. Now, if I was doing like 2 or 3 at a time, that wouldn't be so bad. But here it sucks. That sucks.
And
now,
what else do we have?
Ooh. Oh.
It's just an innocent mishap.
Oh.
Plunder.
That's fine.
And a peril.
Oh, okay.
Not hidden.
I'm gonna look at it then.
Okay.
But I won't do anything. I can't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I can deal damage to a brain.
Yeah, why not? Hey guys, I found the answer. Damn it.
Yes. Break the brain.
Yeah, suck it, unusable brain.
Yeah, something just happened.
Okay, no big deal.
Somebody dropped the brain.
Whoop. Uh-oh. Well, it's back around to us. I mean, part of my turn is going to be chopping up this Bayaki. I don't know about you.
And we need to scan, but that's a free action.
Yes.
So let's just scan one of these. So
can we do that from anywhere, or do we have to be there?
It's an action, so yeah, we need to be there
Okay.
to scan.
What I could do, if you would like, if I go first, I could kill the stalking Bayaki, hopefully in one, and then go back to one of the other locations and scan for a free action, and then you'd have something sitting on your location, and hopefully that would be okay.
No.
If you want.
Go for it.
Yay, this way you get a chance to, like, get a bunch of different things. So, okay, Calvin's going to be like, okay, Doc, just sit here with that reality headset. I'll be right back. He's going to run into the brain storage room. Stalking Bayaki squawks at him, engages him. I am going to fight it. I'm going to chop it up. I have 4 combat. I'm going to put in everything I got, baby. That's 2 resources. To go to 8 to 2. Is that enough in this scenario? Yeah.
Should be.
I hope so. I'm going to go 8 to 2 on this, and we're just going to, Oh, okay. No, that's fine. -2 if you revealed another one. I didn't. So the Bayaki the head just pops right off, and he's still running down the hall. Do you have a preference which brain you'd like to be uploaded into this time?
Well, we had the unusable one, and we had the yellow sign one, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or we should get one of the hurt brains out of the way.
I was wondering about that. I like the idea of tackling the old brain, but I think you're right. We liked the unusable one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to run back, and I am going to... oops, I'm going to use Madame Labranche. I'm going to run back and scan. K2PS187 is going to help us scan here to find another thing for you. So I'm looking for the equal sign and the blue triangle. Up. No. No. Yes. Last one. Sure. Ready?
Put me up.
Oh no! It's called an accident. There's been an accident. This is a 3-shroud, 2-clue location. It says when you reveal a cultist during a skill test here, take a damage. Their last memory was just another monotonous day at work. The dangerous labor of collecting raw asteroidal material a few tethers away from drifting in space, which, if we recall, is what happened to this brain, right? I think they were the one that was adrift in space.
True.
Okay, so I think what's going... Each of these brains has like a little mini story, which is actually very cool.
Yeah, so Carolyn is going through the memory of the guy who was ejected into space after the accident.
Oh, written, that sucks. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, I was just reading.
Oh yeah, no, of course. So the what Calvin managed to get Carolyn hooked into, I guess, is just some monotonous labor, but maybe she can tell this is the same guy who was adrift in space earlier. Yeah.
So Carolyn's just gonna try and stroll through this memory. Watching these peasants work. So it's a 6-on-3, so I should probably use some cards here.
It's not too bad, but it's not great either, yeah.
Actually, I should... Because it's two clues, yeah. Mm-hmm. First, Carolyn is gonna tap into her higher education.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Trying to explain these simulations, like, no, that's not how you mine the asteroid. Let me see.
Just talking to the
skills.
Talking to the simulation. Well, that's how you're going to use your resources. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, it's a 6-on-3, and the -4, I think, is the worst one.
Yes, there is a reveal additional tokens as well, but you know that's hard to calculate. But you're right, yeah, -4 is definitely the worst one.
So I'm gonna go to 7 against 3.
Yeah, seems fair.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I guess that's the worst one, really, right?
Yeah. So 7 against 3. Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Got that clue.
Just gathering those clues.
Should I move a brain while we have a second for the Migo scientist? If I bring one to me, I might have a chance to then get you a new location.
Yeah, because I think the useless brain is now completely useless.
I don't think we've taken anyone to the communicator yet. I might be wrong, but I don't think we have. I could move it down there, so that way there's a couple things that are ready. May as well, right?
True.
Choose a brain story asset and attach it to an interface. Okay, so the scientist rolls this useless brain down the hall for me. For us, rather.
He's been doing work.
Mm-hmm. A ton of work. I like it that you want to protect this guy, even though he's an enemy. It's funny.
Yeah, just like the gray one.
Yeah.
So it's the same gray one.
Well, same creature, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So the enemies, this guy doesn't patrol because he's, done some heavy lifting today. But then in upkeep, we're going to ready everybody, and we're gonna, do our upkeep here.
Yeah, and then go to the last one.
It's starting to get full up in my hand.
Okay.
And then, yep, you're right. Crosshair is now 5 of 5 Doom. So we advance to agenda. Oh, I hate flipping over a card and seeing an enemy. This is Haita, the God of Shepherds, a 3/6/3 abomination humanoid elite. It spawns at the entrance tunnel. It's aloof retaliate hunter with victory 1. It says when you would evade a Bayaki enemy at Haita's location, deal 2 damage to Haita instead. Okay, so if there were Bayakis left, that would be. But we can also just,
Kill it.
Well, hopefully, right? Oops, sorry. Were you reading that? I'm sorry. Then Haita cowered in his cave, his face hidden in his hands, and prayed that he alone might be punished for his sins and the world saved from destruction. So I'm going to put him in the entrance tunnel. A massive faceless bird just silently swoops down into the entrance tunnel. And I will read Agenda 4. Agenda 4A. Against the sun. More and more of the winged fiends descend along the glare of the sun. The number of predators is only increasing by the minute. Soon you will be completely overwhelmed. Forced when a brain story asset is defeated, blah, blah, blah. Hint, the scenario will not end when this agenda advances.
Oh. That's actually a great hint. Because
it is a great hint,
was
I
thinking
agree.
that
Presumably
we
it's
should
not...
get out.
Like, presumably it's not good, but, it is good to know, so that we can probably do at least a few more scans, hopefully?
Yeah, maybe get a brain or 2.
Yeah, a couple more brains.
Let's
draw some encounter cards here. See what happens.
Yeah.
Of course, now that I've removed the brain, the colors of space have once again tantalized Calvin. Test will 3. I don't have too many skill cards, so I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna test will 3. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Actually, I might just throw in something here. So 5 to 3. -2, perfect. So the colors of space cannot distract me. Calvin is ready to fight. That's what he's ready to do.
No drugs for me.
No drugs for me. Ooh. Oh, you hate to see it.
All these simulations have parasites.
Literally every single one. I could come and deal with that for you if you would like. I don't have to.
Damage and horror. I could take that one horror so my key of ears is fully charged.
It's true.
But then it won't have any backup left. And I only need 1 clue from this location. So I could start.
Go for it.
Yeah. So once again, Carolyn is gonna start beating the little parasite in the system.
Punch. If you're punching.
Yeah. It's a 4 on 2, so 1.
Okay, that's good.
1 and 2. 4 on 2 -2.
Nice.
That's dead.
Excellent. Okay, the parasite gets punched off into the vastness of space somehow. It's not really, but
And then 7 on 3 in... Actually, I'm gonna spend more. I'm gonna go 9 on 3.
Okay, cool. Feels good to have a good stat. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah. And I'll just use earning the midnight oil
Oh yeah,
on
take
the...
2 back, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's how that
Yeah.
works.
9 on 3. Let's see how this simulation ends.
It ends with death.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's the last one. So they were working on the asteroid and then something happened.
Something happened. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 of the potentially 9. Oh yeah, there's 6 more cards to scan. Again, I don't actually know if they're all locations. I imagine they are, but you know, we don't know that for certain.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I am in a position to I'm in a position to go and...
Buttercup.
Sorry? Yeah. Brain it up,
First.
Buttercup.
Yeah.
So Calvin's going to again...
Reaction anyway.
No, I think it's okay. I can scan for free using K2. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run into the communicator room, and I'm going to... He's going to be like, okay, Doc, check this one out. You know what? I'm going to give you whichever one's on top. Because it's... Oh, no. I want to look for the one that's... No, the unusable brain is what we want to look for.
You have to take the first one that comes up.
Oh, because there's 2 brains. That's true. Okay.
2, yeah.
So I'm looking for a little hourglass and either red or equal sign. No. Hourglass red.
Here we go again.
Here. What's coming in? Oh, it's not a thing. The teacher. A hazy voice sounds out of the vending machine and out of the vending machine. Sorry. A hazy voice sounds out of the machine and introduces themselves as an elementary school teacher. They had been abducted by the cultists over 100 years ago during the Great Cataclysm. If a hiding place is in the victory display,
no.
Otherwise, they can't remember much of the events that happened so many years ago. In a dreamlike daze, the voice wishes you the best of luck. Heal a horror and shuffle this card back into the scanning deck. Ah, scheisse.
Oh.
Okay, so I understand now. They're saying, okay, so I think we want to deal with the, we probably want to deal with the memories and the dreams before we deal with the communicator? Maybe?
Yeah, might be.
Or I could
Maybe.
check. No, I don't want to do that. I was going to say I could... Actually, you know what's on top after I shuffled it? Is the other one. I have a feeling it's going to be the same problem, but I could spend an action to check. Do we want to risk it? Or
You use 2 actions.
I used 2 actions to move, and I used a free one to scan.
Yeah, so...
I have 1 left, which I could use. Yes?
If I use my alien aid, I can move the scientist to your location. And then you can take it for free.
Right. I still have an action left. Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I'd prefer... Sorry?
Yeah, do you want to, like, keep an action, or...
Yeah, I do. If nothing else, I'll move back to brain storage. Hi, Ella. Come here.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my alien aid then.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna add a 3rd horror token on Key of Is.
Gas.
Take 1 horror. And... there's your friend.
Yay! Oh, hi. Calvin's like, ugh. What am I supposed to do with you? Let's exhaust him to activate the scan ability on this location again, and I'm gonna check this other brain cylinder. You ready?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm gonna check.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The miner. When the communicator connects to the brain cylinder, all you hear is screaming, "Ah! I'm falling! I'm falling!" Perhaps the disembodiment was too much for the fragile human mind to grasp. If a drift in space is in the victory display, you gently convince them that they're no longer drifting through space, that they are finally at rest. Somehow, the voice is relieved and sighs. When you ask about the cultists that abducted them, they tell you all that they remember. Very Starlight Dove. Add this card to the victory display. They tell you. Last action, I'm going to move into the brain storage and get ready to slam jam a baddie.
Yeah, well, Haida won't hurt you, but...
No, I know, but I'm getting ready to deal with it because I want to take it out as fast as I can.
Yeah. It does hurt a lot to get a hit from it, but...
Yeah, I suppose it's true.
You can tank some.
Dark, don't you worry about it. It's all good. Life gets in the way often of things. Crosshair and I are, always figuring our schedule out for these sorts of things as well, so no worries.
Yeah. Catch them when you can.
Catch them when you can. Okay, so in the enemy phase, Haita hunts? No. Yes. He does. No, yes. Hunts, but he's aloof, so he's just a faceless bird is just kind of perched on the ceiling, watching in brain storage. Ooh. And we move to upkeep. Okay. I'm glad there were some stories and not just some more locations, because my god. Upkeep?
I have 15 cards left and I've drawn no of weaknesses.
Oh, I love getting... Okay, this is good. This is very good. I feel very good about having drawn that. That's exciting.
Yep, this is perfect.
Okay. And we go back to the mythos phase. This is Doom 1 of 3 on the final agenda, which apparently won't advance. Calvin's in the main room with the faceless bird. Carolyn's in the reality simulator, but there's no more realities to simulate. Draw an encounter card. I draw another simulation discrepancy. So presumably this means if I discover any clues, I discover 2 fewer and take 2 horror and discard them both at the same time. Presumably.
Yeah.
It's not great, but and frankly I don't really want to take 2 horror, but
and you don't need to get clues. It's kind of my job.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So, let's see. Another close encounter. So, in this simulation, again, that Carolyn leaves, there's another ESD with a -4 on it.
Ooh. Okay, so the next time you would succeed, instead you're also going to fail. Well, no, sorry, unless you're really far over the threshold, which is possible, very much so.
Because I could basically spend 9 resources with higher education and get +9.
Such higher... Look at all your higher education. I love it. So, what do we want to do?
Hey, Calvin! I need another simulation.
Okay.
But I think you're right that we need dream diagnosis and memory scanner for all this stuff.
Have we done the brain cylinder 367 dream? Was that this fever dream? It was. Had that green symbol on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we basically need to get 367 into the memory scanner, which we can do because Miko Scientist is at your location.
Well, I moved into the main room because I'm foolish like that.
Oh yeah, but we can do it from anywhere.
That's true. I can also use a regular action to
move.
Yeah, no, I can move a brain on my own as well, which is a bit weird, but that's okay. So we want to put... Sorry, what did you just say? You said you want to put 367 on the communicator? No, we can't.
Yeah, no, like 367 on the memory scanner.
Okay, here we go.
And then, yeah, it's The only issue with it is that it's the yellow sign, so
So hopefully it's like a mild kind of yellow sign situation. I'm gonna I'm gonna Calvin is gonna be like, okay, coming up, and he's like, I sure hope this works. I'm gonna spend an action to move this brain 367 over to the memory scanner, and then I'm gonna go to the memory scanner. Yes.
free scan.
Free scan to put it into play, after which I will take a resource. Yeah, I don't want another card. So let's go. I'm looking for the green and blue. Okay, here it comes.
Load it up, Buttercup.
Load it up. Here it is. A mutiny. Whoa! Sorry. What happened to the clues? The mutiny did not go as planned. The fringe cultists who opposed the awakening of Tisilda were quickly outnumbered and slaughtered, but their brains would be kept. This is a 3-shroud, 2-clue location. It says deal 1 damage to brain cylinder 367. Each investigator adds a tally mark next to their memories.
And we kind of want memories, as I understood it.
Yes, it would put brain cylinder, it would kill brain cylinder 367, which adds a doom, an impending doom, sorry, not a real doom. Maybe that's okay, maybe we just don't get them all, I don't know. I like memories.
But also there might be a bonus for saving all the brains.
Good point. Okay, so then, at any rate, like, I still have an action left, and I think I am going to use it, because that seems like a good thing to do.
Usually.
Yeah. What else? You're going to get those clues. I'm going to go back so that the Haita doesn't hunt. It just sits there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then worst case scenario, I'm going to maybe try to get it next turn, because it's, victory points are victory points. That's pretty good. Yeah, over to you. Calvin, I need a brain.
And we need to get the 089 brain cylinder into the dream diagnostic and the memory scanner.
That's okay, at least, because the Migo is going to come back to me, and I'll be able to do that next turn. I could even do it potentially on this turn, like move a brain. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, first things first.
Yes. Take your turn, Carolyn.
This mutiny seems to require some hypnotic therapy.
I'm not quite sure how that works, but yeah, sure.
Like, Carolyn's just gonna solve this mutiny with some good old-fashioned brainwashing.
Science.
So, do we want to kill the brain?
Okay, this is the one we won't be able to communicate with it, because we haven't done the communication for it yet. It's probably, it's a cultist, and if we talk to the cultist, I don't know, we're probably going to take a horror or something, something terrible.
Yeah.
I'm happy to. I think that's fine.
So, we want to kill it, or we want to get the mutiny out of the way?
If we kill it, we can still then clear the mutiny. Like, the location won't leave, so I think we can do both.
Yeah. Because I can do, like, 2 things. So, I could clear this location on this turn, or I can kill it and try to clear it next turn.
Yeah. I leave it to you. If we remove the brain cylinder, we're going to take an impending doom, and you get a memory. Memories are good, so I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah, but it's usually if you have 3 or less memories, so I don't really care.
like now that we have less, like 3 or fewer, it's like, well, if we have a better opportunity to get more memories another time, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah, and you need it more than I do, because I only have, like, I think 1 mental trauma.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's true. Just, let's clear the location then, right?
Yeah. So
Carolyn.
now I'm 3 on 7 au naturel.
Au naturel.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just spend a 4 that's on the close encounter.
Right, because if you succeed, then you'll add the 4. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 3 on 11.
Oh. Okay, well, if you draw the 4, you can't. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, god damn it.
Shoot.
Oh, but I didn't reveal the another case token.
It was already revealed, you mean?
Yeah. Then you would succeed at a skill test, resolve the token sealed here as if it were also revealed. So, yeah.
As if it were also revealed.
Yeah, so it was revealed. Which means that I do pass the test.
Okay, that's good. So you get the clue.
Yeah, but that also means I take horror.
Yeah.
Goes on the key of is.
Less good.
Which means key of is gets 4 horror.
Okay, so apologies. Thank you to Dark for mentioning that it autosaves. I actually don't think I knew that. We're just resetting to the beginning of this turn, so in fact, things are pretty good. I'm just going to mention to people we should be back up.
My first action was a success of getting that.
And playing hypnotic therapy as well was the other thing you did. So that was okay.
Yeah. No, you go back.
No, you go back.
You go back there. Then that goes away, and then the key of is activates.
Right. Died as well. I forgot about that. That is disappointing.
So I'm just gonna discard
your whole deck, basically? More or less. Kulian, just like not even one full turn. I didn't realize there was an autosave feature, so this is frankly great. I have Crosshare can attest to this. You watched me play a scenario where it buzzed out, but I happened to remember pretty much the whole board state, so I was able to go back in and go, these were here, these were there, I had these cards in hand. So it was pretty good. Pretty good. Good practice remembering what your board state is as well, actually, for a card game. Delicious.
So I have 5 cards left, but the good thing is I also discarded all of my weaknesses.
That is honestly a win. It's actually quite a big win. Oh, here's Ella for the chat. Hello. Oh, sleepy floof. There you go. All right, Carolyn, what are you doing there on the mutiny? You mutinous.
I think I'm gonna try to get the last clue with my measly 4.
Yeah, you still have your education. You know, this is how you really mutiny. Does I assume what you're telling them?
4 on 3, so 5 on 3, 6 on 3, 7 on 3. Yeah, 7 on 3.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
And that's a pass. Another one bites the dust as Carolyn just rushes through these simulations.
She's like, yeah. The cultists, there's a mutiny. They all died horribly. Great. Yeah. Tell me what I need to know.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Into the victory display with you.
So
next one.
So we've got 5 out of 9. I'm feeling pretty good. Bye, Ella.
Yeah, there's them are the story assets and some of them are locations.
Yes. Do you mind if I organize these by which brain it is?
I don't know. Go
that
for
might
it.
be an idea. I didn't think about that until just now. So these two are the same brain. Trying to connect. Oh, are we just very behind now, written? Can you give me a lag sense? Thanks. And then this is... Right, okay, so those three are all the same dude. So that's the... was that the useless brain? Yeah, unusable brain. The unusable brain is maxed out.
It's now unusable. Yeah.
It is now fully unusable. But we do have 2 green ones, which was the cultist brain.
Yeah, fever dream and a mutiny. So a mutiny led to a fever dream, and the third one of that is the communicator. So if we get the
I can do that. I can do that for you.
if we get this 367 into the communicator, then we can clear that brain also.
I'm gonna do that because I don't know how much longer we want to spend in here getting assaulted by Bayaki, but like so. Oh no, hang on, sorry, I went first this round. That was my bad. I was like, oh, I have a whole turn. I don't have a whole turn. It is now the enemy phase. So the Migo is gonna patrol, which is fine, right? We could put him here.
Oh yeah, true.
That, eh? Haita, the god of shepherds, just watches with its sightless eyes. Nice and creepy.
Oh.
Hmm?
We could also scan at the communicator using the red brain.
That was I do remember that was the one we looked at already. It was the teacher that was just like, put it back. Oh, you're saying just resolve it against that he doesn't move. You mean?
Yeah, unless you want him to move.
It's either a free action at the communicator or a free action at brain storage. So I don't really think it's a big deal either way, honestly.
Yeah, because we're gonna move the 367 brain into the communicator anyway.
Although we have to move someone out of the communicator. That's the other thing. There's only 2 brains that are allowed.
Oh yeah, true.
So maybe
I can also move. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Yeah, of course you can also do stuff. That's true. But it'd be nice if I could get one to you. Can we?
It's the red one then.
Yeah.
So basically, let the scientist move and then move a red one.
Oh, immediately! Yes, of course. What a great idea. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. So, in the enemy phase, he patrols in, but I'm going to then be like, "Psst, buddy," and just ask him to very nicely to move that red brain somewhere else. We haven't done any red brains, so I'll put it up in the I don't know. Put it up in the dream diagnostic, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he readies in upkeep. So we'll take our upkeep. The giant Bayaki's literally just staring, so we're all good there.
Oh yeah, because it hunts anyone.
Yes, exactly. So it's and I have tons of cards in my hand now. Okay. Too many? No, not too many.
Okay.
We move to 2 doom out of 3, and we draw some encounter cards. Still have a turn each, and then something potentially bad happens. It's hard to say. But we'll see how it goes.
But it won't end the campaign.
That's true. Can you imagine if it's like, it doesn't end the game, it ends the campaign? So rude. Call of the Void. Surge. Great. If there are 3 or more tally marks under impending doom, shuffle to set aside the feaster from afar into the scanning deck. There are not.
Because we didn't kill the brain.
Because we didn't kill the brain. So there you go. That's good. Phew! All right, well, I'm going to discard it then. But I imagine we're going to see it, because we saw it last game as well. So I imagine we'll have to deal with it next time, but we'll see. It does
remove
surge.
it from the game. Yeah.
Right, once you've done the other part of it. Like, if there are 3 or more, right?
Yeah, true.
I think. But I am going to
Yeah,
surge
never
into...
gonna see that.
Uh-oh. Extraterrestrial assault. There's a card like this in Carcosa. There flapped rhythmically a horde of tame, trained, hybrid, winged things. Not altogether crows, nor buzzards, nor ants, but something I cannot and must not recall. Calvin's like, oh my god! Test agility 6. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck and draw each enemy discarded by this effect.
Oh joy.
I am going in hard on this one. I don't want this to fail. So I'm going to rise to the occasion. 7 to 6. And then I'm also going to throw in some... I'm real scrappy. 7 to 6. 8, 9, 10? Yeah. 11? It's kind of... No, I'm doing it. 11 to 6. Hiya. Nothing. This extraterrestrial assault, nothing happens. I'm able to just guide them away gently. Boom.
So let's see which enemy you didn't draw and left for me.
Hooray! Sorry, I don't think that's an enemy. Okay.
No, it's a Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Ooh.
Lost in translation. Language is the foundation of civilization. It is the glue that holds a people together. That's an interesting line.
It is, isn't it?
It is the first weapon drawn in a conflict. It is the glue that holds a people together. That can either be poorly written or really smartly written.
Yeah, very formal or maybe terrible.
Yeah.
What does it do, my friend, as I just go grab a cat? But please continue.
Lost in translation, to play in your threat area and seal as 0 or a Elder Sign token from the chaos back on it. And 2 actions, discard Lost in Translation. So.
Alright. Sorry, I have returned. Gotta feed.
So either I take the Elder Sign out of the bag or a 0, so I'm just gonna take the 0 out.
I mean, it's not nice, though, is it?
It's not nice, but it's also 1 less token to draw, and...
Why was Hypnotic Therapy over there? Oh, sorry, you moved it.
Yeah, I moved it.
Oh, out of...
I meant to move this here.
Sorry, yes.
This here.
You moved it out of your hand, I understand.
Yeah, because I meant to do... God damn it.
Perfect. Oh.
Yes, I meant to do...
But...
this, and then... this. Okay.
Would you like a brain this round?
Sure. Load me up again.
Here you go. The Migo is going to bring a brain over to the communicator. I'm then going to move in and scan freely. I guess this one might not be a location, but we'll check anyway. So I'm going to scan this cultist brain in the communicator, which feels very bad. I'll take a resource from it, from the Kichi PS187. Okay, here we go. This is green and purple. That one. The cultist. When the communicator crackles into life, it sounds like the murmured hymns of a chant. You realize that this brain must have belonged to one of the cultists. Balls. If you have 4 or more memories. Balls. That's fine. Otherwise, when you try to ask for information about the fragment, they only laugh at you, claiming that you are too late, for the King in Yellow has already arrived. Shuffle this card back into the scanning deck.
Okay, so that's a dead card.
Yeah, okay, so we can't get it. That's fine. In the meantime, we still have... Well, we just have red left.
Yeah.
And I don't have any actions left to... I could use my alien aid. I think if I...
Yeah. You could ready the mythos scientist and move it there and use it to scan.
Yeah. Resolve an ability on the scientist's location. Investigators at any location may trigger this ability. Yeah. I don't even need to move. I'm just going to take 2 horror for the alien aid. I mean, that is wild. Sorry, Blade. Everything exploded. Okay, so 2 horror. 1 goes on me. 1 goes on this cherished keepsake. A classic. So, ready it and move it to any location. I'll move it up here to the Dream Diagnostics, and I'll be like, can you activate the... Do you mind activating the... Do you mind... So I still have actions after this, but we're okay. Dark, I'm not quite sure if I understand. Check your memories. I have 3 is the problem, not 4, unfortunately, but...
Yep.
Red and Clover. Here comes your location. Probably. Oh. This is the City of Cats. Sorry, I'm just going to put it on the thing.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, thanks, the Coolian. Enjoy your stream, too. We're going to raid over to you as soon as we're done here. Can't wait.
Meow.
Meow. This is a Dreamlands simulation. It feels like a dream you've had before. Parlay. Discard 1 card of each card type from your hand to heal a mental trauma. Holy shit.
You want to come over?
I don't have
Because
any.
I
can't.
have plenty of cards to throw away.
Yeah, but I don't have one of the kinds that I need. Oh, balls. Oh, it'd be so...
No, it's an action for one of us. So I discard 1 card of each card type, asset, event, and skill.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So only one of us can do it.
Balls. If I
Yes,
move
it's-
over there, then basically you have to just wait around. So I don't think... Because, yeah, I used my last skill card out of my
Oh,
hand.
yeah. So you'd have to use that action
Mhm.
to heal the mental trauma from yourself, and I don't need it.
Right. So I think actually we're not doing too badly then in that sense. I'm going to spend my last 2 actions prepping another thing for us, which will be moving the red brain over to the memories.
Oh, true.
Right? Yeah, I'm just going to walk into the brain storage and spend an action to move it over to memory scanner blue, which I will not do anything with yet, but when we need to. That's the end of my turn, so I'll pass the turn over to you. Calvin's just running around this facility, like loading up brains so that Carolyn can play, so she can play in VR.
Yeah, Carolyn is surrounded by cats, and she's like, well, this hits a bit too close to the old cat lady theme.
I mean, she basically is one, yeah. So it's actually not.
Yeah.
It's not unfair at all.
Shouting at Calvin like, okay, too soon.
Good joke.
So basically, I need 2 clues.
Yeah.
Should I? Yeah, I should. So
I'll hold on to this. Oh, that works too. There you go.
just pick out a flashlight and try to shine it on the cats. Like, shoo, you furry little beasties.
Yeah. I'll hold on to this 0 for you so it doesn't go back into the bag.
Yeah. So spend 1 supply. It's a 1 on 4, 1 on 5, 1 on 6, 1 on 7.
Why the?
No.
No, hang on, wait.
No. 1 on 6. And on 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that should be
5 is the magical number.
4 up is the magical place. There we go.
Yes, 1.
The cats run away from Carolyn in horror and fear, as they would.
And another flashlight.
Mhm.
And that's 1 on 4. 1 on... No, other way. 1 on 5.
Great. Oh,
No.
that is unfortunate.
Okay.
All
I
right.
just spent a little bit more on with the cats.
Just spend a bit more time with the cats. The enemy phase, the faceless bird watches. I'd still like to kill this thing so that we get the victory point, but maybe it's not that necessary. I don't know. And we move over to upkeep, where we will upkeep. Oh, that is a thing that I should have been expecting. That's okay. That's okay. As we discussed last scenario, this is, in fact, K2PS187 contacts Calvin privately, and it's just like, those pirates have returned. They say that if you do not... And he's like, okay, fine. He's gonna get ready to deal with them. Ugh, 3 health. This is a great... it's a bit of a weird, basic weakness to have, but I do think it's a fabulous one.
Also, I could handle it.
That's true. Actually, yeah, so something I didn't realize for a long time as well, you can interact with cards that are in other investigators' threat areas. So specifically, it can't engage you because its prey is me only. But you can spend 4 resources to parlay it out of existence.
Oh,
you can pay to get it, like, you can pay my bills, basically, is what's happening.
Yeah, piss off.
Yeah, basically. I can also pay myself, I suppose. Alright, whatever. We'll go around to Mythos here and we'll figure it out. Oh, right, because first, 3 out of 3 Doom. And we advance to Agenda 4B. They're everywhere! The alien forces do not stop. More and more they descend. You can hear nothing other than the constant flattering of their hideous wings and the shrill of their beaks. It feels as though every time you fend one of them off, another 2 arrive in its place. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top until 2 Bayakis are discarded. Spawn them both at the entrance tunnel. Go back to Agenda 4A. Hello, Gunner! Yeah, that's 1. You can...
It's gonna be 2 vicious Bayakis, I know it.
Yeah, me too. I also know it. Somehow, I just feel it. Yeah, there they are. All right.
Hello.
Mustachio. All right, here we go. So 2 vicious Bayakis blow down through the entrance tunnel. They are... Ooh, actually, that is bad. They are coming, and they are not happy. Can I survive?
We need to go.
Yeah, I actually do think we need to go. You're right. Oh, that wasn't even Mythos phase. That was just me farting around. I'll draw my encounter card now, though.
More Bayaki?
Oh, thank goodness. No, actually, although this is less good. Gunner's asking, how badly is it going? Or maybe you're asking something else, but I think that's what you're asking.
Actually, not bad.
This? Not so bad. I will seal a random token on it. The -2. Okay. But Gunner, sorry, also Gunner asked, yes, how is it going? And I'd say not bad. We've managed to find a whole bunch of we've scanned a whole bunch of brains. We found most of their secrets, but not all. We're about to get 1 more, and then I think we're getting the hell out of here.
I do want to memory scan the brain cylinder also.
I know you do, because then we know we can get the last... We can get the communicator from the brain cylinder.
Yeah, and the brain cylinder memory scanner means that we get the last of the...
Memories.
Like...
Oh,
yeah.
locations, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're okay. I'm gonna. I have I have a bit of a plan for dealing with these vicious Bayaki. But let's here. You draw your encounter card first, and we'll figure out what we need to do after that.
Ego experiments, more experiments in the simulation, because they really like to check my brain.
Well, you're the one that's been in the machine the most.
Yeah. So it's 6, and I have to take horror for each I fail by.
No.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll just pull it.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's pretty good. That works.
Go.
Oh, and somehow I missed the -2 came off my card. How are we gonna do this? Sorry, a token came off my card here.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna clear the cats. That's like my first action.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put these chaos tokens. Can I make a little box or something for them?
Probably.
Here we go. Here, I found a little chest, and I'm putting them inside.
Just have to remember which one is on which, but
that's okay, at least. And mine goes away at some point, so we'll see. But okay.
So
yes,
my idea is basically I'm gonna clear the cats, go into the memory scanner, scan the brain cylinder for free, and go back into whatever the hellscape is that is coming up.
Seems good to me. And then my plan is basically to bait these vicious Bayakis into the brain storage and then go back in so that I don't get hit for 1 billion damage. Go back in next round and start evading them to kill the Haita and then start chopping them up, maybe?
Yeah, because I could also evade them next turn.
Yeah, that's the hope. So you start your thing and we'll see what we're dealing with here.
Okay, so first off, let's finish off this flashlight. That's a -2 on it, so that's a 1 on 4, and I'm just gonna use perception on it also. And we might need that one still.
Okay.
So 1 on 4, 1 on 5 as is usual.
Well, +2 from the perception, right? If you're using the perception.
Oh, right. Then I don't need it. Yeah. So 1 on 6.
Yeah.
And the cultist thing might draw another one.
Less good.
Oh, no. They're gonna draw 2 additional tokens. It's fine. Okay. So
Dark.
1 on 6.
Go for it. Perfect.
Yay!
Perfecto. Dark
Cats
asses.
are
Oh, yeah. Final clue.
gone.
Perfection. So the city of cats vanishes before your eyes and is uploaded into the victory display here.
Yep. Go ahead and explain.
Oh, I was just gonna say to Dark. So I think it is in an official FFG campaign. It might be in Innsmouth, maybe, but it's definitely in the hotel. What's it called? Excalibur? I don't remember. It's in the hotel scenario. It's like Hunter, except instead of going straight towards you, Patrol says here during the Excelsior. That's the one. Thank you. They move to a connecting location like a hunter enemy along the shortest path towards their designated location. So instead of hunting, they go towards wherever it says to patrol. So they patrol towards brains, basically. For example. And it's all you, Crosshair. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah. So I used my free scan.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Hiding place.
Oh no.
Oh.
Isn't this the place? Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Load it up.
Good thing it's yours. Yeah.
Yeah. So, while the investigator controlling K2PS187.
Reduce the
Yeah,
sound by
I
troop.
moved.
That's great.
I investigated, I moved, then I'm gonna move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When news broke out that the rioting was approaching the school, most of the children had already been hid, which is nice.
We have, just as a note, we have 12 clues.
Yeah, we have a ton of clues. It's pretty wild. I have to take my turn. I haven't even taken my turn yet. Jeez Louise. I'm going to parlay this. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say that one option is move and clear out these clues, but yeah, you have to do your thing.
I do. Oh, yeah. So, but I could assist.
I should be able to handle it next turn.
Okay.
I'm not. I have 3 cards left, so I'm fine.
Okay. My first action is going to be to tell K2PS187 to pay off the mob again, because that's how I do. To pay off the mob. Let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I am gonna get smacked down by these vicious Bayakis. I misread Haita. I thought it said, when you evade a Bayaki, deal damage to Haita. What it says is, when you would evade a Bayaki, deal damage to Haita instead, which is much worse. True, Dark. You make a good point, actually, which is kind of fun. I think that's still, things like deduction are very good, etc.
Also good to remember that those 2 will attack you both, so it's 4 damage.
Yeah, which I can take, but not much more than that. So I think I'm gonna go instead.
Yeah, you can also resign.
Well, that's not great, is it?
Like, we are almost done, I think.
Yeah, it would ideally we'd also get the communicator of this, because I remember it was if the hiding place is in the victory display, you can communicate.
Oh, right.
So I could, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move over to communicator, and I'm going to wait here.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll be able to grab it next turn. And then last action, can I do anything? Not really. I'm just going to take a resource. Boop. It's a very exciting last action.
But it works.
It works. In the enemy phase, the Migo scientist is going to patrol in and just watch Carolyn inside the machine.
What were the 3 set aside?
Oh,
yeah, Feaster.
Yes, and then a 0 and a -2.
What's the -2 anymore?
It was sitting on my Close Encounters card.
So you can put it back in the bag.
Can I?
Yeah, because it goes back into the bag when it's no longer set aside.
No, but sorry, the Close Encounters and Lost in Translation are still here. I just moved them.
Right.
I don't know why I moved them, sorry. I was trying to, like, get things in order. But anyway, it's all, I haven't taken a test yet. Somehow.
Or got any clues. So.
Yep, correct, yeah. The Bayakis scream into brain storage, and I think now we're getting a little...
Hide might hunt.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But it's still aloof, so I'm gonna hunt it... Doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill it, which is too bad, but we have lots of experience. I'm not too worried. It's gonna hunt, and it's gonna hunt in towards Me, sure.
Yeah, I can't take 4 damage. I know that much.
No, I didn't think so. Let's do our upkeep and then we'll take our mythos phase and get the heck out of here. I think it's almost that time.
That's good.
It's good,
Of course it's good because I don't have any weaknesses left.
which is pretty strong, frankly. So we're at 1 out of 3 doom again. More Bayakis will be coming if we don't get out of here soon. I'm going to draw an encounter card. It's an innocent mishap, which is a blunder. I'm going to deal a... Oh, no, I'm not going to.
Do it to the 89.
Yeah, I could kill one, eh?
No,
not that one.
Yeah, put it on this one because we're almost done.
Yeah, well, it says the nearest brain story asset, which is one of the 2 at our location. Or at my location.
Oh.
That sucks. Oh, because that would be perfect.
Yeah, that would have been a perfect run if we didn't destroy any brains, but
Can I take 2 direct damage? Yes. Is that a good idea? No.
Or kill the scientist? No.
We don't need the scientist anymore.
You can also get out because I can probably... These Bayakis are gonna kill the brains anyway.
That sucks. It's true. Oh god, it's true. Yeah, you know what? So then we may as well just start killing them off. They're done, right? I don't like it, but...
Maybe. You don't want to kill any brains or any... I need 2 turns to clear out the hiding place. And then get out.
Yeah, I don't think... I don't think we can survive too much more with the Bayaki. I want this, and I'd love to get the extra point from the scan, but then, well, actually, you know what? Okay, here's something else, Crosshair. I don't mind taking a physical trauma and being defeated. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Actually, both of the Bayaki can also hunt towards the 89 because we're gonna move it anyway.
Oh, that's a good idea, because it's gonna patrol towards brains. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Perfect. I will...
Okay.
I think I'm still gonna kill the scientist, though, and I'm sorry about that. Do you need it? We don't. Do we need it?
Like, the perfect run would be to not kill anyone.
Yes, that's true. Okay, well, I'm going to take 1 damage on me and 1 on until at the end of time, which I'm allowed to do. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That was a long mythos, but you can take your card now, I promise. The mishap happens to me in the end.
Okay, yeah, because I can come and heal you, so...
That's true.
Maybe.
Oops.
You know what we need? We need a 3rd Vicious Bayaki.
Yep. Sure does. That's exactly what we need.
Okay. But that's that.
Alright, so it's back around to us. Yep.
Should I clear this?
Yes, you should. Right, that's the plan, and then we can start getting around the Bayakis that are going to eat the brains and try to get out of here, basically. So, yeah, I think that's a great idea. I wish I could assist.
Did I take a mental trauma if I go through my deck, or just a mental...
Just a horror.
Okay, cool.
That's not bad, at least.
Don't mind. Yeah.
Don't mind me. There you go. Yes.
Perception.
Perception.
2 against 6.
Yep, that's nice.
That'll do.
Good.
That do. Let's just gather more clues. That's good. 10 on me.
Carolyn's still inside the machine while Calvin's kind of peering out at all the horrible monsters going by.
Like, okay, I've seen enough of these simulations, but still one investigation to go on this hiding place. This old school that looks awfully familiar.
Yes.
So, 2 on 4, 2 on 6.
Okay. Okay. Whoops.
That'll do it.
That works. Good.
Another one of these memories sorted.
Excellent.
Okay then. So we need to get the brain into the communicator to
Yeah.
really get rid of everything.
But that's okay. That's a free action on my turn, because of the scan, right? So that's okay. And we know that these patrollers are gonna go away from us, so that's good. I guess it's just a question of getting yourself somewhere where you won't get eaten as we try to get out of here alive.
Well, basically the Bayakis are gonna hunt for the brain cylinder.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, I know, exactly. So then where do you want to go so that you're in a position to get out?
And they're gonna damage it on the next one.
Following turn. Yeah.
So I have to wait here, then the Bayakis move to the memory scanner and the eco-scientist moves to the brain storage.
Mm-hmm. And then this vicious Bayaki comes up, but it's no longer the start of the enemy phase, so we're golden. I think it looks like we can do it.
So basically I'm just gonna wait here.
Because next turn is the run.
Yeah, well, kind of. Like, we need to move the 089 into the communicator.
Oh shoot, he's not even here. And that means we also have to move one of these brains out. Oh, Nikes. Okay, we didn't think that through.
I can handle it, basically. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to do something. I can't do anything on my turn at this point.
Because I'm gonna prepare to take 2 damage.
Okay.
4 damage. So I'm gonna heal 2 damage from me.
Yeah, as your last
By
action. Yeah,
using
it's a great idea.
Emergency aid. So now I can take a hit from 2 Bayakis.
Okay, that's good. What can I do here? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm going to. So Calvin can't access that other memory yet. But he'll put down. He's feeling cornered, so I'll play cornered. That's good. Good to have. Then yeah, is there anything?
There's actually 2 memories left.
One of them is the one we can't deal with. It was the.
I think it's the brain one, like the 089 that we just cleared. So that can be cleared now.
No, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, yes. So the green one is the cultist's memory, which just says if you don't have 4 memories, fuck you, and it goes back in, right? And then the other one though is the one we want to try to get, which you were saying you feel like
the 089. Okay, so what's gonna happen on enemy turn is these 2 pieces Bayakis are gonna go into the memory scanner.
Yes, and one is going to come up to the brain storage. Yes.
Yeah. And then we are gonna move the Miko scientist also to the brain storage.
Yes.
So that means that next turn we can move the brain cylinder into the communicator. So we need one of the brains out of here.
So that's doable.
That's like totally also very, very greedy.
Yeah, I suppose, because here's the thing. It like, one possibility is I walk into brain storage and move it. Move a brain out. Then, though, these vicious Bayakis don't move because they're killing me, right? So they don't patrol because they'd be engaged with me. So I can't leave the space, basically.
And also, if you move there, they attack.
Right. No. Well, I've resigned myself to the fact that I may be defeated in this scenario. That's not a huge deal.
No, not an option.
Not an option. Okay, perfect. So then, in that case, like, I wonder if we. I might suggest I'm just gonna take 2 resources to finish my turn off here, so that we can see the enemy phase, see what Mythos brings, and then figure out if we can make it all in one turn. Does that feel like a plan?
Okay, so first off, Bayakis move here.
And then this guy patrols in.
Oh, but if we move the scientist down into the brain storage, it'll die next turn.
Yeah, but that's next.
I...
That's next turn.
No, it's the next enemy turn. But I can engage the Bayaki.
Yes, that's true. I also could and drag it away from here. Actually, you know what? That's potentially well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Because I can evade it, I think.
Okay.
But we need to move the scientist somewhere.
We need to put it in brain storage so that we can free action to move the cylinder, right?
Yeah.
Like, for sure. I think that's the...
Okay.
Let's do it. I think... Well, if we can't quite get it with actions, we can at least, do our best. Rational thought. Less useful.
I didn't quite read my...
Oh no! Oh shoot! Oh, you were saying it's true. You said you were out of. Oh, geez, that's less good.
I had something else in there.
Oh no! Oh, come on! All right.
Psychosis and yeah. Okay. Well, second to last card. But I don't need to heal horror at the moment anyway.
Just sending a quick message across here. My apologies.
Oh, right. I thought you disconnected.
That would be very bad. Can you imagine? I did just save those. That's good. Okay. We've taken our upkeep. We've gone to 2 out of 3 Doom. And it is time to draw encounter cards, and hopefully we can make all this work and then get out, because if we have to take some damage getting out, not a big deal. I think we can handle it.
Yep.
Let's see what this looks like, though. A classic. Okay. All right. Well, okay. It starts in the entrance hallway. This is the stalking Bayaki, fluttering in silently, ready to bite Calvin's face off, or someone's face off.
Yeah.
Okay, but it just sits here for now, so that's okay.
And
ooh. I mean, this is interesting.
Okay.
Now is the time, I feel. Now we can talk about the mathing of this.
Yeah.
Ideally,
so
yeah. Sorry.
If I move into the brain storage, the Bayaki will attack me or engage me.
It'll engage you. That's true.
But doesn't deal damage.
Oh, sorry, Crosshair. We should have, and I'm happy to retcon this. When the Migo went in, we should have exhausted it to move one of these other brains out, to free up a space at the communicator.
Oh, true.
And so it's now ready again. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. So does the Bayaki attack me when I go into the room?
No.
Okay,
Only.
so it's just
It engages you.
Engages me.
Yeah, it will do attacks of opportunity, it looks like. So moving, playing cards, whatever. But free triggers, no. Attack evades and resign, no.
Okay, then that would mean I would move here, use the scientist's trigger ability to move the brain.
Yeah.
Because that's not an attack of opportunity because I'm not doing anything.
Right, free action. That's very true.
Yeah. So I can move that to the communicator.
Yeah.
And then as my last... No, action 1,
Yeah.
free action, action 2, take 2 damage from the vicious Bayaki, action 3...
Resign. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally I can't believe it's actually, like, doable.
Yeah. 0 damage, so... Okay, here we go.
Yes! Go, Crosshair, do it!
So Carolyn is done with all the simulations and just hops into the brain storage. Sees a vicious Bayaki there. Like, yes, you're all around the place. I don't care. Ooh, in that stab goat thing.
But
Could you move that brain back into the communicator?
we want to try
Thank you.
talking to it again.
And then Carolyn is just gonna piss off.
Yep. Piss
dragging the Bayaki into the entrance tunnel,
off. Mm-hmm.
taking 2 damage, and then just popping off into the tatterdemalion. So last action, resign.
I mean, incredible. Calvin...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. That means you can scan. Oh.
Yes?
You won't be able to resign this turn.
Why is that?
Oh yeah, we have a free scan.
I think that's like just how we're able to make it happen, which is, whew, it feels good to me. I'm doing it. I'm gonna scan, move, resign. That's the turn. Calvin's like, it's also time to get out of here. You know, the like environment is like shaking around him. There's this bird calling out for other Bayakis. He just slams on the communicator button and he's like, speak to me. Free scan. So I will look at the red and purple.
Yep, dark scan, that's what's winning us the...
A hazy voice sounds out of the machine and introduces themselves as an elementary school teacher. You jog their memory by recounting the events of their abduction. They describe hearing news of the cultists spreading biological agents of some sort throughout the streets during the riots. Add this card to the victory display.
So the only one we didn't get is cultist that we can't get.
Yeah, which I'm like absolutely okay with. Move. Resign. I mean,
Resign with 3.
resign with a ton of enemies around me here.
I'm just gonna check. Any would discover any amount of clues doesn't apply.
No, and I didn't take any skill tests or anything, which is great as well.
Lost in translation doesn't. Oh, we did it.
Yeah. Question mark? Look, if there were you know, a moment or two where something was incorrectly played, I still think we did pretty well, and I'm very happy to chalk it up like this as a story moment for us. Rushing out of the facility, Bayaki screaming all around, gobbling up brains, just being absolutely horrible.
Oh, Dark does make a good point. Do you still have the free scan as I retired?
So that's a good question. I don't know. It's permanent, which means it stays in play. presumably all. I don't know what happens to your cards after you.
During
resign?
the investigation phase, choose an investigator.
Oh,
That
you choose the
investigator-
So you chose me before it started.
Before I ran off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's actually good to know. It's not technically a free action; it's an additional action, which is good to know.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when the investigation phase starts, we can use the AI to assign this scanning
This
ability to
Extra
someone.
action. No, super fair, Dark. Sorry, I good shout.
Yeah, and I love the doing everything.
Yeah. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance.
Yay!
Act 2B, Over the Moon. If the current agenda is 3 or 4, you sneak out of the facility while the extraterrestrial swarm is distracted and return to your vessel. Behind you, a large translucent shield covers the entrance to the tunnel. Within moments, the MiGo facility begins its retaliation. A spew of green gas releases into the facility, eradicating the remaining predators. R2. That's horrible. They just gas all the Bayaki that are in there. Horrible.
Yeah. Fine with it.
Yeah, that's okay, right? Resolution 2. I'm not speeding through it, but I want to get through it relatively quickly so that we can, pop off to various things here. But okay, Resolution 2. On board the Tatterdemalion, you try to decipher the meaning of the various glimpses you've seen within the alien facility, but nothing strikes you as particularly significant. Dark, you are correct. A thorough search of the cargo hold reveals a stack of golden discs that were exchanged during the transaction. You fiddle with them and try to combine them in various orientations, but they don't appear to have any use other than the value of the material itself. There is still much you don't know, and with resolve, you prepare for the next expedition. If there are 3 story cards in the victory display, record in the campaign log that you have uncovered the cultists' inhuman methods, then add a Elder Thing token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign.
Actually, there are not 3 story. Because the
Sorry,
third
you're right.
story one, yeah.
I thought it just meant, anything in the victory display, but you're absolutely correct. The story ones are including the one we couldn't get.
Yeah.
So we did
So
not.
That's the only one.
I mean, yeah. I'll definitely take the fact that we don't need the extra token. So we did not uncover the cultists' inhuman methods. If a copy of MiGo Scientist is in the victory display, they are not. You are allied with the MiGo. Somehow.
Cool.
I'll take it.
We didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, that actually feels pretty good. Each investigator earns experience equal to Victory X. Add 1 tally mark under Impending Doom. Return to Search for the Fragment. All right, you ready to count this up?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I count 6.
Yeah, 6.
I mean, so the very first full kind of campaign that came out of so after the core set, the Dunwich Legacy. Oh, some of them are Victory 0, Dark. Sorry, I should have been clearer. Can't quite see them. Some of them are Victory 0. This one as well. The Dunwich Legacy is an 8-part campaign that's like quite a lot of fun. I like it a lot. But each scenario only gives like maybe 3 experience. Like 2 or 3. If you get lucky and beat an enemy, maybe 4. It's this is so much better for experience, which I love.
Well, to be fair, the last one we pretty much nailed.
Yes.
This one we absolutely nailed.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I'm definitely not saying we did badly. That's for sure. I think we're killing it. So I guess we're returning to search for the fragment.
Last one.
Yeah, we have to do the other trace. Okay, well, there you go.
Lost quantum, I believe.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, well, I have a couple of things I need to do. So, I'm going to wish everyone very big thanks for joining us again on Doom today. I'm hoping we're going to be back to Doomed on, well, this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, our usual time slot.
Latest.
Like, yeah, oh
like,
yeah, no,
I'm,
yeah. Well, oh
I'm
yeah, it's true.
100% free currently, so...
Actually, then, Crosshair, we should definitely talk, because we can maybe figure that out. That'd be really fun. I had a blast today. I think we did really well. It was a good time. And I'm always up for adding experience and stuff. There are streams throughout the week in the community. Of course, if you want to know anything about what's happening, join us on the Discord. I'm streaming tomorrow, 1800 on this channel. Paul Prospero's Paranormal Probe resolves the mystery of simulacra. And then is going to be starting Inscription. He's been invited to a card game. I don't know what that means exactly, but we'll find out. Other streams through the week, including stuff here in this house and elsewhere. I want to thank you very much, Crosshair. Dark's going to see me with birthday cake and hats. Is it your birthday tomorrow, Dark? If it is, happy birthday.
Short but sweet. Well, 4 hours.
Gunnar was only able to join us a little later, so that's that's okay. But we had a blast tonight. Thank you all very much for joining us. Happy early birthday, Dark. And have a wonderful rest of the day, right?
That's it.
Yep.
Purple butts.
Purple butts. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.